YouTube as well. Hello, YouTube. Everyone say hello to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yay. We get YouTube working. Gosh, YouTube's working. Big dubs. We are back. Have you done France? We have not done France yet, no. I'm starting to save in Spanish Federation Group 5. Mate, fair. English non-league. Getafe B. How far can you get Getafe B promoted then? To the second tier? That's unreal. I love them sort of saves. Right, so we are live on everything now, which is a big old dub. Keep the dream alive. How are we doing, bro? How are we doing? Right. We are going to be doing 3 nations today. 2 big nations, 1 little nation. To be fair, but there's still nations like Iran, Japan, Senegal, Sweden, Algeria on the big nation wheel. So, you never know. Harry Kane went behind Haaland and Mbappe. Maybe. He is ridiculous, though, isn't he? He is a joke, though, isn't he? England, because there's no England on this thing, sadly. So in the small nation one, there's United Kingdom, which is Scotland. We had to split them up to make it easier, Danny. Because for some reason, there's only UK, there's no England. But we move. Right. First big nation we're managing today on FM of the 3 nations is gonna be... Josh Daly with a gifted sub to High Altitude. Daly, thank you very much for the gifted sub. You absolute legend. High Altitude. What even is a high altitude, eh? Mate, we got the Dutchies. Josh, the timing of that. For us to get the Dutchies as you come in. Incredible. Thank you for the gifted, bro. How are we doing today, mate? How are we doing, Joel? Everything's all right, mate. Hot. Very, very hot. Yeah, I've got the AC on today because it is warm. No sound on TikTok. Thank you. Microphones. Audio effects. No. Audio. 2 seconds, TikTok. General settings. Microphone name. Device not connected or not available. Yeti X. Are we back? TikTok, are we there? TikTok. I think we're there now. Good from me to have no audio on TikTok. Obviously, I've done that big PC update and like everything changed settings-wise, which is crazy. Mickey van der Ven left back, potentially. That's a nice one to get off the list, though. That's a nation we can win it with. Obviously, didn't do great in this World Cup in real life, but they are a good nation. Let me save that. So that's saved for next time. And then we'll open up pot 2. Ready to go for after. And we shall get loading on the Dutchies. Obviously never won the World Cup, which is pretty crazy, really, isn't it? Thank you, Emil, mate. Apologies for that. You're on Twitch and playing over myself. Dub. Love that, Emery. Love that. What's the scouting like in the 5th tier of Spain? I imagine it's quite rough. Yeah. Please subscribe. Few finals in the belt, but never. I know. They're very much a Neely nation, aren't they? You're going to get round at 16 with Netherlands. Cool. What's the route for Netherlands? Who did they lose to? Netherlands lost to Morocco. So it's Morocco or Brazil probably, isn't it, in the round of 32? Because they won their group and they got Morocco. So it is a tough round of 32. It is a tough round of 32 game. And then obviously Morocco played Canada. So if you get past round of 32, you're probably okay. But then you play France in the quarter. So yeah, the Dutchies is a very, very hard run. Very, very hard run. To be fair. I'm not feeling the most confident. Now that I've worked out the run we could be on, it could be a little bit ropey. Mate, Neymar annoyed me so much last night. Such a baby. I just don't get why he started crying to the Norway keeper. Well, the keeper just had an unreal game. And like, you're now just shout, I don't know. Potential and ability is unknown, Dub. Just finish second. Well, because then you get the Japan draw. We could tactically finish second. That is a great shout. Mate, Josh, I was saying, he's a gaffer. Look, I called you out earlier. And I've been gifted a sub to altitude as well, gaffer. So I know it's your favourite word. So, mate, it's all right. Whatever. I'm going to come in. I'm going to win it with the Netherlands. Even if I have to win the group and I face against France. Even if that's what I have to do. Suspect, how are we doing today, bro? David Cohen back, guys. I know we were gone for a long old time, but we are officially back. Tor Andre, Norway. I know. Big up Norway yesterday. Unreal for Norway. You do not want to finish third because you get France or Norway. If I get grouped with the Netherlands, I'll accept the slander. If I lose to Tunisia with Netherlands, I fully expect to get absolutely rinsed. Give him trust. Yeah, to be fair, I'm more scared. I was more scared of Mexico and I'm more scared of Norway than I am Argentina. How was you thinking? Did you watch the game last night, Gaffer? I imagine you did. We don't face France because they're a joke, full stop. Accepts the slander. Mate, Brazil was shite. Brazil lost to Norway. You haven't been in the World Cup in 28 years, so I don't want to hear it. Brazil are a mid-nation. I don't want to hear all this. Brazil are amazing. Brazil are washed. Won the World Cup with Japan, yes. Oh, Jake. Dub. See, Jake, me and you then. So I've done it with Morocco. You've done it with Japan. Gaffer, I won it with Spain. I'm so good at FM. I won the World Cup with Spain. Oh, mate, I think bloody Sophie next door could win it with Spain. And you've seen her tactics. They don't work very well. But, you know, me and Jake out here doing it with the underdogs. So, famous last words. I'm scared of Mexico and Norway. Mate, trust me. Don't use Bart. Who do you use instead, though? I probably would use Bart. Over Robin Roos. Robin Roos is decent, but Bart is just definitely better. And then Mark Flecken again. Bart is just definitely better. Brazil like Fulham. Messi is the GOAT. He will dunk on us. Sophie over Kempi. Brilliant. What system do we play? Probably a 4-2-3-1, right? Although, is it 4-3-3? Is it a 4-3-3 vibe? Get reindeers. There's a lot of good DMs. Kemp, did you win the World Cup out of Alright. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That never happened. I never managed Spain before. Shut up. Go away. So Sophie next door can, but you can't. Brilliant. All right. Whatever. All right. You got lucky. Sophie will get lucky as well. I just got unlucky. That's what happened. I lost. I lose 1-0. Unlucky. You can't help a 1-0 loss. Mate, she to be fair, she sat next to me and built a tactic for Dortmund. And it was a bit ropey. But, you know, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I just know she's probably a better manager than you, Gaffer. That's all I know. Which, again, isn't hard. Do you know what I mean? So, it's all right, mate. We all understand it. You can't win with underdogs. You can only win with teams you're meant to win with. But I suppose that's just you, really, innit? Big team merchant. Hope you get to semi-finals at least. It depends on our draw. Thing is, whenever you play against France, doesn't matter what round it is. If you've lost to France, it's a fair dues, in my opinion. If you lose to France, it's just fair enough. You played France. What'd you expect? Like, they're a bit good, aren't they? I'm going to go with the lovely free back vibe. For what it's worth. Mate, Tonali and Fernandez. I imagine it feels great, Emre, but Jesus, that is a ridiculous summer outspend on two midfielders, which I just want to say, back-to-back relegations in a mid-table midfielder. 190 million. Fair. I cannot believe Spurs have dropped 190 million on Sandro Tonali and Mateus Fernandez. And like 300k a week on Tonali and 250 on... It's ridiculous. Twitch is bugging. Talk about dedication. W suspect. He just finds a platform to watch on, which is an absolute goat. Look, I think they're both good midfielders, but that money is ridiculous for them midfielders. Absolutely ridiculous. Krupi is next. 80 million. Again, I think Krupi's great, but where are Spurs just finding this money? Because, again, that is ridiculous. Tottenham washed. Mate, the thing is, Spurs have to get Champions League football that. Well, I talked about you for. I'm saying you're a good manager. I said you're better than Gaffer. Elite Gaffer. You know the guy we watch? You do know him. The guy that always talks shit on the TV and he's like, Kempi, you got great for Brazil. Yeah, she knows who he is. Him. I said you're a better manager than him. I said you could win it with Spain. Because he's calling out how I lost with Spain. I said Spain's easy, give it all. Exactly. 3 years move to Doghouse FC. Oh dear. We're a bigger club than you. No way. Yeah, Ginger, it was unreal, wasn't it? Worth staying awake for. Like, at least it wasn't a shite game. Staying up to them for just a 1-0. To be fair, I was fully expecting like a very cagey 1-0, but the fact it was a good game made it worth it. Van Dijk striker. Bro just wants me to lose. Yeah, it could be Marlon striker, couldn't it? You was Hayward. Of course you were, Gaffer. Of course you were. Hair's looking good today. It's a new style. You know, it's not really meant to be in this style based on the trim. But I decided to try and... Yeah, I like it as well. To be fair, I used to always have my hair up like 4+ years ago. And then went just short and then went mullet. And now I'm thinking like just maybe just a little bit like curly back. I don't know. Declan Rice vibes. See, now I want to just cut it all off. Quentin Timber, right wing. What? The only issue I'm having here is the way that this system works. This left-hand side has to hold the width. But I also want Gakpo cutting in. Which, at what point do we then just play Gakpo up top, Somerville on the left, and then play like a Noah Lang on the right? I think that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. Some of it, yeah. Apparently you might be getting Marmouche and Leao. I can see Leao, because he's quite cheap apparently. Vu Vekor sent it back. Hi mate, first time chat here. Recently found your YouTube through Zims. We're about an episode 10 of your Moneyball Journeyman. Mate, W Shums. Wait, you're watching the Moneyball Journeyman like VODs. Mate, what a guy, Shums. Thank you so much, bro. Absolute hero. I appreciate you. Did you find it through mine and Zim's like collab rebuild? Or did like you find it through... I guess it was that, surely. Mate, W, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I think we go Gakpo up top as like a channel forward. And we have Noah Lang cutting inside. As an inside forward. I like Noah Lang a lot. I like him a lot. Tricky little player. Which allows Dumfries to take the width. Ryan Diaz moves up to here. He goes into there. He goes up to there. Gravenberch is a DLP, a DM. With De Jong as a midfield playmaker. And we create like a 3-2-4-1. 3, 2, 4, 1, kind of. Kind of. Are you going to nuke Spurs? Started Moneyball himself and you should visit. Mate, yeah, Shums, I saw that. Is he doing well? I've been meaning to check. Obviously, I was away last week, so I haven't checked in. But I know he was doing one. But, yeah, I think it was like the day before I went away, he was like, saying on stream, like, Kempi, I need you in here right now. But no one messaged me. If someone messaged me, I'd have been there. You're back to making wash tactics. Brother. Trust me. This works. Holy Iceman tactics. Bro's been taking notes. Look. I don't need to take notes for the Iceman. This is a Kempi tactic born and bred. That's what this is. This is a 3-2-4-1. This is my favourite formation to play. Noah Lang in there. Reinders in there. Dumfries up there. De Jong and Gravenberch just hold in the middle. Van der Ven, Van Dijk, Timber. Oh. Are you continuing Moneyball save with BBB? No. Sadly not, Emre. I'm not. That save's dead. That save's dead. I can't go back to that after the World Cup. So you're getting grouped. I am not getting grouped. But I tell you what, I am going to play. I want to try and play nice football. If it doesn't work first game, we are going to go and play direct. We know direct is the meta now, so I'll play for set pieces. We've got the team to do it. Yeah. Overlap. Right. Dribble, no. Progress, no. Patience, no. I won't put in box, actually. And then low crosses. Quick distribution. I'm going to do a high press system. I want to try and play nice football. With the Dutchies, we should be able to play nice football. As if she's just played a sound effect of "We Want Kempi Out." That's hate watching. That is hate watching. That is like IRL hate watching. That is rude. Some would say disgusting. I'll move him up there. W Sophie. Somebody ban Fira. Such a dick. She thinks she's so funny as well. Clive would be a better option as a striker. I've had a lot of success, the inverted foot. Yeah, I was thinking that, the old attacking wing back. The old attacking wing back. We'll see. That could be like a switch. If we play like when we played Tunisia, we can do that switch. We've got him staying wider, yeah. Mark tighter. Tackle harder. Press. Tackle. Oh. Harder. Harder. We want the wingers pressing like madmen. And the striker pressing like a madman. Obviously running into channels. More shots for Cody. I'm going to trust Cody. You Real Madrid C first game. Manu said, Darb. Make Madrid C. That's unreal. That's a class save idea, actually, them small teams. I didn't mean to. Did I actually... Look, Jake, you might be my hero, because I'm still apparently not with it. Noah Lang can shoot more. You are holding width and dribbling more. I want Somerville being that dangerous striker. Reinders making more runs, while you are making less runs, but roaming about the gaff. I love it. Set pieces. We want Kempi out and Sophie in. No one wants that. I know you're lying. Imagine how boring that stream would be. Yeah. You'd all be asleep, trust me. Ginger. It doesn't mean anything coming from you. You know when you say something so much, it doesn't mean anything. That's you, bro. Right, we'll make a save point, because we're not having it where we get bloody injuries in that simulation bit again. Can you do an Oliver Glasner video on Forest? Suspect. Look at that, bro. It is not just an Oliver Glasner Forest video. It is a Moneyball Oliver Glasner Forest video. I recorded the first half this morning. And we're currently doing a Palace PSH one as well, which will come out tomorrow, I think. Mate, Glasner to Forest is mental. I don't get it at all. Nah, I don't think the Quanta Red gets thingied. Personally. Yeah, that's what I mean. He moved from Palace to make a step up. It makes zero sense. And it can be sucked on your left butt cheek. Oh, look. That's pretty cool. You know. If you do that, I'll pay for it. It's just spending power. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, bro, like, I know FM isn't like the most realistic thing ever all the time, right? But on FM, they've got 500 million in debt. Like, that is, I don't know how much more they can spend, given they've got no European football. Like, can they continue to spend that? Player instructions save the same player position when the swap player. Yes, as long as you don't change the role. So, like, you can set it so it's to a player or to a position here. So if you want a certain player to play this way, but when you take him off, it goes back to the position, you can do that. Anderson's wiped. Yeah, true. True. But, I mean, football's so expensive, like, I don't know. I feel like it takes a lot to get out of 500 million for debt. A lot. We're up to 5,400 followers on TikTok. Right, come on, boys. First game with the mighty Netherlands. It's Japan, so it's not an easy game whatsoever. Mate, 150, like, I think Anderson's a fantastic player. I would have loved him at United. I just can't fathom that position being 116 million. He's not better than what Rice at West Ham would say. Yeah. Not even 20, it's like 35 million more. I can't justify that money on a DM. And like the exact same goes for Tonali and for Fernandes. I just think that they're mental signings. I think they're so risky. They're so risky, them signings. He is so good, but like I wouldn't expect Rodri to go for that money, and Rodri's the best player in that position in the world, a Ballon d'Or winner. I would be like, I know he's younger. Yeah, Tonali, the overpay on Tonali is just crazy. How have you made the money back, Emery, out of interest? And Mayo, thank you for the follow, bros. How you doing? Out of interest, how have you made that? Because I know Spurs are like not in a great position financially. Like the stadium cost them £1 billion. Like that is not ideal for them to have. No, Alang. Dumfries. Show it to me straight away how it works. I mean, come on now. Anderson not been on the move. I think club could get time for 60. Yeah, 100%. Rice is better than Rodri. I think they're quite different players. Just woke up after England. Look, I respect it. Did you have a nap before the game, Mayo? Because I was tactical and had a 2-hour nap before the game. I went to bed as soon as I saw there was like the delay for an hour. So I went to bed and I woke up at 1:55. Oh, our Wade has done us. Good save, Bart. So yeah, then I woke up at 9:30 in the end. So what? 6 hours? It's not bad to be fair. Mental money with these players, just 1 or 2 injuries. Mate, literally, Tuny. Literally. Like, and the thing is, they've gone so... Fucking hell, Van de Ven. They've gone so big with them 2 players. Like, if they can go and get like another 2 or 3... Insane how they're spending that money. But like, 1 injury to Fernandes and like, they're cooked. They're cooked. I don't get it. I'm going this. I'm sending this account, and then Isak will have another poor season. He could. He looked quite good in the World Cup, but he could. Roger's a weird one because you're constantly having to compare him whilst he's injured. Yeah, true. Please do a Cape Verde tactic. See, I'm not going to do any more tactics. Did a tactic yesterday, maybe the worst video uploaded. You never. I mean, I respect not sleeping, mate. The last 20 minutes, I hated watching it, but like. Such a good performance. I don't get though why teams do this. So like, as like a kid and like as someone which reads into management and stuff, if you have possession, the other team cannot score the ball. Why do teams then allow players like for 25? I know we had 10 men. We have got the quality in our team to knock the ball about and make sure Mexico get nowhere near us. Like, just completely rescinded possession for the whole game. For that last 25 minutes. Every time we got the ball, boot into the corner. Like, and then we started to keep the possession, and it was so much more like calm. Crazy. NFL concert and football. Mate, they don't pay that much. Such a good performance. I think Fernandes and Denali are objectively really good signings. Yeah, I think they solve a big issue for him. I think in the midfield, but again though, like, are we ever going to score? They've got like, I think Archie Gray's great. They've got Bergvall, who now wants to leave. I'm not surprised. They've got a few decent midfielders. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have said that was their big issue. But then they're keeping Kinski in goal. No idea. I support my favourite team, Spurs, Real Madrid and Fenerbahce. City is not an issue with money, is object to them. Hope that no effect on them, but Spurs is a gamble. I still think something's going to happen with Spurs. I still think. How Saka with one leg? Mate, I thought Saka was shite last night. Don't get me wrong, he got the assist. You can just and I expect, Toby, I fully understand he's injured. And you can tell he's injured as well, because that is not Bukayo Saka I'm watching play football. That is a one-legged donkey who managed to get a great crossing. But I just don't know why you take him when he's so not fit. Why are we not scoring? Both I reject the Barca join Spurs. Yeah, crazy. I thought Gordon was fantastic this morning. He's the most creative player. He's so injured. Yeah. Like, you're watching him and it's just like, bro, like, you can't run. He's just like stuck in mud. Yeah, like, very technical player. Of course, you don't lose that technical ability, but like, that must do some long-lasting damage to like to his hamstring that he's hurt. He was good, but like running around on that, it must do some long-lasting damage. And I don't know what. I haven't really noticed Rice, to be honest. I don't know if that's. I don't really watch that much of Rice. I don't always expect much from Rice, but he seems to still charge around the place. Gakpo, mate, we played very well. Tactics clearly good. Sub off Lang. Yeah, Lang's had a lot of chances and not scored. Let's get Marlon on the right. That could be the play. Brian Brobby. See what that does. Rice to get through it because he's been playing with the same injury since Jan. Mate, again, you got to respect that, ain't you? You got to respect when a player can do that. Reinders, Somerville. Reinders. God. Villa screwed due to the ratio. What was that, James? Sorry, I've just said that. Read that. Rice had a neural injury. That's given him a thigh issues and a lot of pain with it. He said about the amount of painkillers. He's... Christ. Rice mainly for a set... Yeah, mate. The thing is, Rice's set pieces are crazy. Yeah, the advanced win back, probably a good shout. Mate, I'm very happy with how we've played in this game. I know we've not scored, but played seriously well. "22 shots, 2.4 XG. This game is the one where you probably like, it's going to be a tougher game. The other two are alright. Ake gone to Fenerbahce for 8 million. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Brian Brobby. Let's go, Brian. Brian, yay. Let's go. We don't know when players are for. They make the decision because they want to play for the country. Yeah, same as like Palmer, innit? Palmer does that a lot. Or Torres, yeah. It's a nerve muscle that's going through the hamstrings core. Mate, he must be on some serious drugs then. He must be on some serious drugs. Yeah, Brobby over Lang. I think Marlon plays over Lang. I'm a big Brian Brobby fan. Pay ratio, then I've got a 6 years than people. Oh, okay, I get you. For God's sake, as if we concede. Like, they've done nothing, or we've not even seen a Japan highlight until then. Classic. Absolutely classic FM. Again, but probably should have changed. Probably should have dropped the advanced wingback back. Pretty my bad. It's alright, though. Great performance. Project Blue Lock. Mate, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. We take that when we move. See Hendo still in the touchline for 90 minutes, got booked and broke his arm. That have you seen the arm break as well? Like, trying to climb over an ad. It's the most Sunday League thing I've ever seen in my life. And it happened at a World Cup quarter-final. Old man tries to climb over a thingy and breaks his arm. Hilarious. I'm not going to get grouped. Like I said, if I lose to Tunisia, I'll end stream. There's no chance I end unless we beat Sweden, we fully rotate. But again, coming second would be fantastic. We figured that out. We figured out coming second is actually definitely the play. Otherwise, we face Morocco or Brazil. Or Scotland if they come second. And then definitely Canada, then France in the quarters. Oh, mate. Hilarious, but feels so bad for him. And you could tell like how devastated everyone was as well. Because like Tuchel after the game, it was like such a weird feeling because we're through in that. But like, they all know how much pain Hendo's in. And to go straight to hospital means like, it's definitely bad, isn't it? Like, you can kind of see from the video, like, it's just a straight snap. I just don't get how he does it. Like, he climbs over something, falls over, how does that just break? Like, I'm not being funny, like, we've all fallen over before. He doesn't, like, get drop kicked and fall down. I don't know, it was weird how that just completely snapped. Yeah, mate, the Tom Garrett clip was grim. Oh, mate, Kane's interview was hilarious. Kane's interview was, mate, it's the first thing I saw this morning when I woke up. His voice completely gone. Completely gone. Well, yeah, he kind of falls and, like, stops himself with his arm. Then his arm just, like, grim. So grim. But I don't get how that's a break. Strange. Am I playing Coop Miners? I might go with Van Hecker and Van Disney for Sweden. Two big strikers. Big Sam Allardyce in for the Dutch job. Arm snapped in two by Freya Baker is dark. When are you going to do Norway? So JJ, we spin the wheel now 3 times a stream. So Norway are on the big wheel. So we're going to spin the small wheel after this one, and then the big wheel after that. And that's our 3 for today. But we're live again tomorrow and live on Wednesday. Back for the to do 3 a day for the next 3 days, and then we'll be live Friday and Saturday as well. So we've got a lot of streams coming up. So if you are interested in seeing certain nations, again, on YouTube, I do the thumbnails. So on the thumbnail, I put the nations we've done. So again, you can easily see who we've done. So if you want to watch that run specifically, you can. Hard job that. Theo's hit went a long time ago. Poor Theo, man. I love Theo Baker. It's weird. Like, I'm pretty sure all of us, I would hazard a guess that all of us are like massive Sidemen fans and have been since they sort of started and stuff. But like, for me now, I very rarely watch the Sidemen, but I watch all of like the pitch side lot and like friends from work or like a bit like the fellas lot a lot more than I watch the Sidemen. Mate, Bazuma Traore, I think, is a really good player. I won't pretend like I've watched loads of him. On FM, he's fantastic. All I know is he's absolutely rapid. And from what I've seen from like a lot of scouts on Twitter and stuff, is he is actually a really good player. He's apparently his end product's a little bit ropey. Something to work on for him. But like, as a signing for 42 million, we know as we've seen in today's market, 42 million ain't bad at all. And then if you can get Manzambi for 50 as well. A 92 million on Manzambi and Banzuma Traore as a swap for Tonali, you do that all day long. Klopp is Journey manager as well, yeah. Crazy. Klopp's back. I think I feel like an international job was the only job he was going to seriously go for. Bring you Bruno G. It's not that much either, is it? Chris MD is hilarious. Yeah, Stephen tries his jokes as well. Dumfries, Frankie, Marlon, Gakpo. Oh. Swiss man, I absolutely love him, but yeah, something that the club can work on and improve about him. There's always going to be improve. Oh, 100%. From like a 20-year-old, 21-year-old winger, like 100%, you go and do that. Would you recommend Modern FM to include commentary? So I'll be completely real, right? And this is no slander in anyone's work. I saw a clip of commentary on FM a couple of days ago. I think it was translated from Spanish to English, so like it wasn't perfect. I thought it was. I thought it brought down the quality of FM considerably. Like, and I think the modern community is brilliant and stuff, but like having FM with pretty bad commentary of like it's a pass to the left, like stuff what you'd hear on like Bet365 virtuals. You know what I mean? I was like, mate, that kills the game IMO. Like, I'm just not interested in hearing some AI voice try and tell me how my FM is playing. I'm watching it. We offered 55 and got rejected. Haven't heard since. Rogers Barcola. Mate, yeah, left wing I think is big. Scotsman, mate. NYC was incredible. Thanks for asking, mate. Absolutely incredible. Obviously, ended up extending it by 3 days. That's how good it was. I was actually out there. It was a Friday. The game was on the Saturday. I was going home on the Sunday, and I was like, I did not want to go home. I just don't want to do it. So I checked how much it was to change the flights. Checked how much it was to stay an extra few nights at the hotel. It's like 400 quid. And considering how much the trip cost, like 400 quid weren't. Like it was not a massive deal for how much it all cost to have that extra few days to really enjoy New York. Like, you're out there already, do you know what I mean? Finished at 5:25, went to Mackey's, got a latte, and waited till 6 to my mate till she got a bus, then walked home, fell asleep till like 12. Mate, that's a slog, that is. I respect it. If you can, you need to. Class it, mate. It's unreal. Works as a commentator, part of the reason. Mate, Alan Shearer's been brilliant on commentary. I tell you what, though, I don't know if it's because of, like, reminiscing of my time in America. The Fox coverage, so much better than our coverage. And, like, we always see clips of, like, Zlatan and Omri and stuff, like CBS, Galazzo and stuff. But, like, having them like, on Fox and stuff, mate, it's what I've been watching on since I got back. Commentary is so much better. And just in general, it's just so much less annoying. I feel like English commentary, like Lee Dixon will go on, you want to just absolutely don't want to watch it. But like, because then there's normally good commentators in the US, in America and on Fox. So like, I'll just sit there and watch that. Van de Ven. Oh, and of course, American adverts are actually entertaining because they're just carnage. I don't know more of Rogers than Barcola. Barcola's much for a winger, but he can't finish to save his life. Yeah, it's Barcola or Martinelli V2. Whereas Rogers is a special player, but I think you pay for him. Do you know what I mean? I think you end up paying over 100. Matt, thank you for the follow on TikTok, bro. Legend. You should have been in Japan. For the way I still question what Japan did to promote in the round of 36. Yeah, Toby, I went to New York for the World Cup. I ended up literally a week before the England-Panama game. I ended up booking flights and bought a ticket and went out for it. Unreal. But like the best, like obviously expensive, whatever. The best use of money I've ever had. I would do it again in a heartbeat. The best experience, like, and I've never gone anywhere solo before. And like going away solo was actually very very like fun, but like weirdly you've just got to talk to people. I ended up meeting some fantastic people out there. Like, not like a lot of them weren't English. I met an Irish guy. I met a couple of English guys at the England game. Ended up staying with them the whole time. Ended up having drinks with them after as well. And like they were absolute legends. I met like a Colombian guy sitting there watching a Colombia game. I met a Libyan lady during watching the Brazil game. Like, it's the amount of people you just end up talking to because you're on your own, and the people just out there just talk all about football. So like, it was so good. He's in between. He's not a winger. Yeah, that's true. Do you buy him as a winger, or do you know? He's a bit like Cunha, isn't he? That's what I think about us of Cunha. Like, do we need like a real touchline winger? I feel like touchline wingers are like a big thing which are coming back into the game. And I feel like Cunha, Rogers, they're them inverted 10s, outside 10s, which play on the left, which obviously allow an overlapping fullback, but you kind of got to have the left back to do that, and Arsenal don't really. We do if we play Dorgu, but I feel like a touchline winger these days is a very big thing. Elon Morris, how are we doing, bro? Thank you for the follow, mate. Kempi, do you have any tactic or do you took a break? What do you mean, Jay? Sorry. There's loads of tactics on the Patreon if that's what you're talking about. And obviously we released a video yesterday of the Poch tactic, which was a video a tactic you can copy directly from the video. Or if you want to help support on the Patreon, you can download it from the Patreon as well. Just saying. Right, that sees us through. Do we tactically lose? If I had a winger and DM sign, who would you sign? Saying we've already got Edison, because I don't think that deal is actually off. Apparently he's coming now today for his medical. That's our second DM. I think we go and get someone. I'd have loved to have got like a Hayden Hackney. I know he's gone to Everton. Someone like that. I couldn't tell you who, but Morten Frendrup in Serie A. I was looking into I'm going to do a series after the World Cup ends, like a typical day of a Moneyball signing per Premier League club. And Morten Frendrup is the United DM. His stats are seriously impressive for a defensive midfielder. He's like 15, 20 mil. So someone like that as our third choice. Our star DM, I'd go and get Tchouaméni. I would keep Rashford. I would still sign Lewis Hall. I would keep Rashford. I wouldn't get Somerville. I'd have Rashford as our left winger and our rotation striker. But also I'd sell Xerxes and try and get a better backup striker. Rodri, my man, how are we doing, bro? Long time, Rodri. How are we doing, mate? Oh, no, TikTok as well. Make sure we're smashing up the likes. Absolute legends. Tap that screen if you're watching. Is there any point in me do I throw this game? Because it's going to be France. Or if we come second, we play the... No, it's going to be Morocco or Brazil. Where is that group? So, no, it's going to be Scotland. Okay, so we're going to play Scotland probably. Which... Yeah, I'm a United fan, Mayo, yeah. What about you, Mayo? Pulled off the one game Getafe already. You can't give a save one game. You got to get your teeth into it. Oh, I beat Brazil with Canada. You could definitely beat Brazil. So, Netherlands won their group. And played second place, which is Scotland, which will be Scotland. But after that, they play Group B runner-up or Group A runner-up, which is South Africa or Qatar. I think we've got to go for the win of the group because by the time it gets to the quarters, anything can happen. Can't it? So we've got to go for the win. Because the run is piss at the quarters. We'll rest these two so they don't get suspended. But when the run's like that, you've got to just go for the win. I'm going to go back to that. Marlon can stay. He was quite good. Ooh. I'm going to go Clive out on the left. We'll play Timber. We'll play Harto. We'll do that. Emery, we've got a group with Brazil. Absolute stinker. Brazil were awful in this game. You Liverpool fan? Mayo, how are you feeling about the new season? I'm a big fan of Andoni Iraola. Huge fan of Iraola. I think he's a fantastic manager. Yes, I watched Argentina Cape Verde, yeah. You got the score correct, 3-2, dub. Got Qatar to the run of 32. Beat Germany and USA just to lose 1-0 to Morocco. Ah, that is painful. That is painful. All right, come on. Just go out there, get a dub. We move on. Need to get a move on with the transfers, though. Yeah, may I agree with Liverpool and United. I think both of us are. I think we're both in a position. I think we're actually both in quite a similar position now. I think saying that a year ago was crazy. I think Liverpool and United are now in a very similar position. Both need a lot of work. The Orishaver, thank you for the follow, mate. How you doing, you absolute legends? No, we don't simulate games. Simulating games is boring. I want to see how the team progresses. You can't simulate. To be fair, Tunisia was even second, actually. It was quite surprising. But I think Liverpool and United both are really in need of like 2 or 3 players to really upgrade their team. I think Liverpool, like, last year was so detrimental to them. I think losing Salah, I think Van Dijk's got 1 year left. I don't think he's been very good, to be honest. And I worry about how he'd be next year for you, but yeah. Good stuff, Orishaver, mate. I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, you absolute hero. The stream this morning in Brazil, we got to the quarterfinal, we lost to it, mate. Brazil are so bad on this game. I don't know what it is with Brazil in this game. Their squad is just so washed. I do know what it is. Their squad is washed. That's what it is. Reindeers beats him. Reindeers! Bosh. Let's go. Madre mia. Love to see that. Tunisia, though, guaranteed second. Very impressive. Twat. Oh, liquid football. That timing was perfect. Tiani Reindeers. What a free kick. To be 17 attempts Brazil and 1 with Japan. Mate, 17 attempts Brazil is comical. I find that so funny how we both struggled so much. Yes, Josh. I've applied as well. Oh, Josh, I've been invited as well. We both got invited, Josh. See? Let me just pause this. Oh, okay. It says now, doesn't it, that they have to be a YouTuber. Oh, that's sad. I planned it all with Sophie. I was going to bring Sophie along. Wow. Peak. That's heartbreaking. Let me go and tell her the news. Hang on, chat. I'll play. Imagine being on like a really serious work call and you've got this twat just shouting around in the corner. God, that is crazy. No, to be fair, it specifically says at the bottom, limited capacity, creators only. Can I give her the second channel? Quentin Timber. Generational. You never got group Brazil though. But you were like simming games at points. Because you were so bad at managing. But yeah, Josh, I think I'll be going. I think I'll still be going. You're doing England right now, Chaz? Dub, how's it going? Yeah, we'll rest a few players at half time. I might email them. Yeah, I'll accept it my end. I might email them and say, look, like, any danger? Like, she just, like... I might email and tell her a little white lie and be like, she's my editor. She makes my thumbnails, she's my editor. Like, she runs the second channel for me. See what they say. Harto, Van der Ven, don't need to play, we'll play Ake. Van Dijk off for De Roon. Reinders for Goose. And then Marlon and Clive that can play him. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, do you think we have a really good chance for the World Cup? Mate, last night was huge, Mayo. I think last night was huge. Like, I don't think it can be understated how big that win was last night. For just like the snowball effect of a game like that, I think it gives you a lot. So I genuinely think we can beat Norway. Norway, I think, is a really hard challenge. I'm more confident of us beating Norway than I am Argentina. No, sorry, other way around. I'm more confident that we'd get through Argentina rather than Norway. But, like, I don't believe that Norway would be easy at all. And then once you're in a final, who knows? Kind of YouTube because I've got a new editor. Oh, Emre, you got to learn, bro. I literally only got an editor last month. Other than that, to 28,000 subscribers, was all stream, edit, record, thumbnails, all myself. You can 100% do it. You just got to put time into learn it, bro. One World Cup, now going for the Euros. The double. Go on, Chaz. Go on, Chaz. Get the double going. Right, so as we've worked out, should be a quite easy run of 32 and run of 16. I say that Scotland isn't easy, actually, is it? But it takes time. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. It takes time. Slim shirt there supplying. Where's the 5? I've had to play between Spain or France to pick Spain final. W performance. Yeah, it's not easy to do everything at all. But, like, can be done. Oh! No. Oh, that one kills me every time. So it is Scotland, isn't it? Yeah. Scotland, then Qatar or South Africa. So if we get through Scotland, if I lose to Qatar or South Africa, it's game over. There is a questions thing, isn't there? Why can't I click that thingy? Hey there. Braziers to the event in Croydon Box Park, which is awesome. My partner does not appear on my channel or second channel, but she runs second channel as editor. If I can RSVP her, would be an awesome event for her to come to. Wait. Bosh. I've just emailed. See what they say. No harm, is there? I've got my tickets. I'm bringing the new misses along. New one every week. Let's go, Josh. Thank you, Seth. It's not even a new haircut. It's just a new style. And I feel like it's working. Maybe. Today. I've never had confidence on my head before on stream, and today they've been off the roof, off the charts. So you must be doing something right. So I appreciate it. I've liked Van Hacker and Van Dijk again, especially against these two, like this sort of side. Go over big team. So we'll go with Brobby, Gakpo, Marlon. Leave some of the rest of us who are over 4'11". Oh, Josh. Oh, Josh. Well, that might even mean targeting Josh. I just assume because you're 4'11". You're 6'9". Right. Brother. Right. The squats. McTominay, McGinn, and Adams. Scotland. 6 points to Scotland. Absolutely no joke. I've lost to them before in this sort of phase. They are a very hard team to beat. Running 32. Believable! McTominay is a menace. That's what I thought, Josh. Mickey. Scott. Yam. Ferguson. Hickey. Oh my God. Was that Aaron Hickey-Rabana? Third one like an absolute hero. She might not want to come. Like, now that I've obviously had to tell a little Porky about her career. Not career. She does help. No, she's a moral support. It's not a lie. Does she edit? It's for you to work out. That's for you. That's can they tell? And if they, if we get there and they whack out a PC and they're like, "Look, Sophie, can you edit this for us? We've told your editor." At that point, fair enough. She even makes the you know what? She has made a tactic on stream before. Like, walk through the door. I've been told you to do the edit test for us. Edit this TikTok in 10 seconds flat. Brilliant. Address the team. I don't like it. I'll be honest. Bad first half. People had Arsenal shirts on. Yeah. It was a myth. But I will be wearing my England Rooney top. I brought in New York. Brought from Classic Football shirts using code Kempi10. We might have to get Van der Ven off. Although, Gakpo, back to Van der Ven, or into Reinders, back to Gakpo, little dink. Ooh! Yeah, I should have said actually. I can't be that guy. It's alright, great, like, end the first and starts the second. Let's go at Robbo. Ooh. Maybe not. Gakpo. Vaneka! Bosh! We got a song starting or? Surely, ref. Dub. Need a button on your stream deck that shows a pic of you in New York plane ticket. Every 5 minutes. Just everyone knows. We went. Just in case anyone heard. Good assist from Van der Ven. Little cheeky little back here, like Bicey vibes. Brian Brobby. Brian. Oh, I don't like that. That was way too easy. Oh, Aaron Hickey, more like prime Messi. How's Aaron Hickey just prime Messi'd me? That is not fair. Aaron Hickey, of all players, just turned to a prime Messi. Yeah, Lee Kang into Aleti is a huge deal. I like that for him because he's a good player. Just doesn't really get the game time at PSG. That is such a stupid goal to concede. And Gakpo's been bad. Let's go Cliver and Somerville. Let's go Harter for Van der Ven as well. Yeah, Ginger, we did. Believe it or not, we did. Right, look at this here. How many men are here? Little short one there. Why did you do that? Why'd you do that? Little cheeky little short pass there would have been unreal. Encourage the boys. Encourage the boys. I hope it sucked like you. I had the generational hate that I didn't deal with for a week of my life. Now look, back just being hated on. Oh my god. Oh, I so hope Gaffer isn't here because he will slate me. Bro, what is that for a goal? I hate playing against this tactic. I hate it. I hate playing against Scotland. Scotland are too good. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, FM. FMY. Wout Weghorst is the man. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get slated for that, man. I'm gonna get slated for that. Shit. Shit. Ah. What's this I do? Fucking Scotland. Ah. I get it. You know what? I get it. I understand. I understand. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I am just shit. Maybe I actually am genuinely just shit. That is criminal. No, 6 goals. Conceded. Oh my god. 3 points. 7. Why did I record that? So much aura as well. Average rating. I mean, look at that. Quinton Timber. Oh, Van der Ven. 7.33. Mickey. Van der Ven. Look, that's what they got to in real life. We can't call it a failure. Surely, chat. That's not a failure. That's what they got to in real life. That's got nothing to do with me. Reindeers with 2. Oh, you requested letter will work out, haven't you? Brilliant. Brilliant. We're having to skip this absolute banger. You know what I mean? This is what they do in real life. You know, is that my fault? Just no one tell Gaffer. 2 for a win. 3 for a positive goal difference. 5. Scotland. That's all needs to be said. Scotland. Look, it's fine. We'll just simulate this. Look, I guarantee Scotland won the World Cup. Yeah, that's criminal. It's alright, we move on. See, we now go to an underdog nation. An underdog nation is where I thrive. And like we said, that's what the Dutch got to in real life. So I met expectations. You know? I wasn't bad. I just done what the Dutch done. And I haven't heard any backlash from the Dutch on their World Cup. Oh, is Gaff alive? No, he's not. Jake is. Of course he is. Oh, right. We move, chat. We move. We move on. We don't worry about it. We just now manage a small nation and we have fun. Give me Scotland and I'll win it. Give me the United Kingdom, which is Scotland, and I'll win it. Don't give me Qatar. Fucking Qatar. Right. This is pointless. This is genuinely a pointless one. We'll do it. This could be the most pointless one. Like, on that whole list, with Iraq and Jordan, probably the worst ones. So, we'll speed run Qatar, because they haven't got anyone. They've got Akram Afif, and that is literally it. They were one of the worst teams watching the World Cup. By far. Let me just find this video chat. Hang on. Where is it? Where is the video? Where's the Gilberto Mora video? There he is. Oh, we're going to lose so quick. Ginger, ain't that embarrassing that you don't get paid to play it? Like, you're apparently so good, you don't get paid to play it. Just shows it doesn't matter if you're good or not. Billy John, how we doing, bro? W Scotland, honestly. I'm currently in my 3rd season with Foggia. I'm in a Serie A BGKT in January, and I'm in 4th in the league. Dub. Mate, unreal. Jay done it, let's go, bro. Got me there. Who won it then? England beat France 3-0. Rashford, Stones and Mainu. Oh, that final goes off. Did Scotland, please don't tell me Scotland lost like the next round. They lost to France. Okay. That's exactly what I got to. That's exactly what I would have done. Watching from a water park in Tenerife. Oh. Hey, dub. Is it Siam Park? Is that on Tenerife? Siam Park is goated, if that's where you are. What a place. The big like drop one where you go through the sharks. That's Siam Park, innit? I'm pretty sure. Right. Yeah, boy, dub. Mate, Siam Park's massive as well. Asia. Qatar. We're going to get cooked here. Why? Because I was cooked. Honestly, this weekend I was cooked. Obviously, I got back on Thursday morning. And I didn't even stream. I streamed for an hour yesterday myself. I was still, like, dead. But we're back. I don't know if he's doing any more or not. I can't believe we got that. Scotland. I spoke so much about the route, thinking that I would be fine. What recruitment focus do you recommend for the 2nd tier in Italy? See, 2nd tier in Italy, there's still like no money.
Honestly, I'd still be just going for like free agents and stuff, looking for players which have been released from the top 5 leagues in Scotland, in Europe. They're just in my head rent free. Look from players released from the top 5 leagues in Europe that are like a little bit on the older side, that you get promoted to the top flight. And then from there, you'll start to get money. Loans and free agent, mate, done it 100%. Don't worry about if you can get some like I don't know if you've seen the YouTube done it, but have I got a message which says about? No, I haven't. The first video that comes up on the channel when you go up is a ultimate scouting guide. There is methods if you want to look specifically in the youth section of that video. It's all like sectioned out. There's methods where you can find like young players for like genuine like 50k. And it doesn't really come from recruitment focuses. It comes from filters, which again I show in the video. That I do that to try and find some players for when you get into the league, Serie A, but also just free agents from the top 5. Good luck, Jake, mate. I'll be tuning in to see you fail dramatically. Not hate watching at all. Thank you, bro. Maybe I'll actually raid the correct person today, depending. We might raid Jake, you never know. I tried to raid Elite Gaffer yesterday, and I raided an Elite Gaffer which hasn't streamed before. Killer, how we doing, bro? How are we doing, lad? God, this is just not going to be fun at all, is it? This is not going to be fun at all, is it? Qatar. Oh, I'm very good, thank you, mate. Thank you for asking. Did you watch the game last night? Big up the England boys. What do you do with this team? Obviously, Akram Afifa's the man. Unreal match with it. Unreal. Got to play wingers. I say we just 5 back and at the Azteca makes it just so generational, doesn't it? It makes it so just like memorable. I know for sure we're having a wide outlet winger. But a tracking. Inside forward. Stay wide. Shoot more. Can you tell us something your mum doesn't know? No! Cross from deep. And cross from deep. Nice and direct as well. We are purely on vibes here. Have they got a big striker? If they've got a big striker, that would help. Aladdin, big boy. Montari, big boy. Big boy. Okay. Look, we are gonna go full Haramble. Budiaf and Madibo's one that played, wasn't he? Yeah, he was decent. Fair, good DM. With Bubakai, right-footed. Mendes, left only. W Mendes. It's talk like that. You make a woman go mad. And then Jassim Giaba. Yeah, we'll go you. And we'll swap you two around. We are just going to try and sit back and see what we can do. Is there a big keeper? 6'2", 5'10". 6 foot. Oh, it's got to be the 6'2" guy. Salah. Oh, he's awful. There's no way you can play a keeper that's 5'10", right? Can't do that. You can't do that. We are going to go full, like, just send it and see what happens. Direct football. Waste time. Attack wide. Play for set pieces. Bypass the press. Into space. Long goal kicks up to the target forward. We don't do any of that. Progress through the wings. Early crosses. Shoot. Just shoot. Honestly, lads, just shoot. But then out of possession, you best believe you ain't seeing us. You best believe you ain't breaking us down. We're going to press. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to trap you. No, we're not. We're going to invite. We're going to just, yeah, we're going to do that. We're gonna just try and straight haram this and use Akram Afif for what he is. The only player on this team with a little bit of pizzazz. He is unreal. He is the hope. Everything has to go through him. Don't worry about press or anything, mate. We'll do these two to press. Mark, tackle, mark, tackle. Wider and wider. Bosh. That's what we're going with. Nothing fancy with this team whatsoever. This is straight Qatar Haramble. Try and get something against Canada and Bosnia. Set pieces. This works for genius. I'm going to save with the Gambia, right? Gambia, let's go. Versus 2030 World Cup and won the AFCON. Ranked 25th. Mate, killer. That's unreal. Mate, that is unreal. Who have they got in terms of... Who have the Gambia got to start off with? They got many players or is there a lot of regions coming through? I'd love to do like a... like an Africa Build a Nation vibe. The African players are so good in FM. There's so many like random African nations which just are good at regening players. Minter, that's about it, yeah. You want to chill in the hot tub? Alright, Emre. Just flex on us, don't you? What is A2 doing? A2, get out of the way. Bosh. Save that. Well, I don't know what we're going to do here. We'll have to see. It's not going to be easy. At all. We know that. But, you know. We've got to see what we can do. Are you from the Gambia killer, or are you just like a random nation you chose, or is that like a correlation? Watching from the hot tub. You're probably the only person watching from the hot tub right now. Pretty cool. From the States, dub. I was out in I'm not going to say it again. I was out in New York last week. Unreal. The States right now, I don't know where you are, killer. The States right now, though, everyone is talking about the World Cup. It's incredible. It's like the best vibes I've ever had at the World Cup. They didn't like watching football or anything. For because I'm a Brighton fan, you like Minted. Brighton fan from the States. Right, let's see. Let's see what we do here. I'm not expecting anything. The coaching staff, Abdullah Rahman Al-Thani, has got no idea on any of these players, which is really helpful. So we're going to have to do this ourselves. We're going to show them wide. We're going to type mark Noah Okafor. We're going to press the wing backs. And just see what we can do. It's a Qatar run. Like, there can't be any expectations. Let's go. I'm a Brighton fan because they're my first FM save. Won 8 straight Champions League. That's unreal. I love how FM made your team. It was. I was sitting in a bar, and I don't know. I've never sat in my life between two Everton fans, but either side of me was Everton fans, both like American, and both because of like Landon Donovan and Tim Howard and stuff. Like, just follow Everton because of them few players which were playing for Everton when they grew up. 2 minutes in to concede that set piece chance is scary. They must have a pretty big fan base out there because of that. But like, never in my life have I been in a position where like I've sat between two Everton fans, and they just like sit in a bar and they're both like, "Oh yeah, I'm an Everton fan." And the other guy then just gets his key out, and he's got like an Everton keychain. I was like, "What the hell?" Never in my life living in England have I sat between two Everton fans. No, okay. Look, Switzerland was never going to work. All right, we knew Switzerland was tough. This is all about the other two games. Canada and Bosnia. We know we're losing to Switzerland. For God's sake. The one thing that's really annoying about this World Cup mode is spending all that time setting up this tactic just to get battered. We're keeping more possession than I thought he would, to be honest. Nearly 50, well, over 50% possession. That is not how we're meant to be playing. I suppose they're just letting us have the ball because they know we're about as creative as a chocolate teapot. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Ali, Pedro Miguel. It's all right. We're still there. Kuki, Pedro, Modibo, Kuki. Find the big 6'4" striker, can we, lads? Find him! Akram Afif! Oh my God, we've scored with bloody Qatar! Ah! Come on! Hang on a minute, lads. Mate, killer believed. Is it coming home? Dom, it is coming home, mate. It is certainly coming home. It is coming home. And I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it come home. Frula. Hang on a minute. Where are we? And Doi. Oh, that's a ball. Yeah, Neymar's done, isn't he? Is he retired from all football? It's just international, isn't it? Mate, Real Madrid will not sell Tchouaméni for less than 100 million euros. 85 million for Tchouaméni in this current market is an actual bargain. Yeah, it's international, yeah. Alright, so our wing backs are poor. I might pull them back out of possession. England have a new captain on Sunday. Lee, is that you saying that we lose and then Kane retires from international football? New to gaming, is this a mini game on GTA 6? I mean, that would be insane. This is Football Manager 26, bro. It is its own game. A mini game on GTA 6. Mate, Van Hecken for 60, yeah. But you've got Luka Vuskovic, killer, who I'd be very excited about. His name is Captain Smith, the pilot to bring him home. Such a hater. Such a hater. Well, mate, this song is a tune. This is Can't Hold Us by Macklemore. Bellingham cooked us yesterday. Axel, bro. Fair play to Mexico, Axel. You actually put up an unreal fight. Such a good game. And you know what? To come in and be like, you know what? Bellingham was just masterclass. Shows pretty much everything that everyone's heard about the Mexico fans and stuff. Like, just how much like supportive they were over there and stuff. Like, mate, unreal. Unreal fans. I watched the Mexico game in the bar when they beat Ecuador. Like, such a class atmosphere. Such a class bunch of people. I root for England to win it all, bro. What a squad. Ah, mate. I love that. See, the thing is, I think Mexico was our hardest game that we could have. I think Norway is then our next. I think Argentina. I think Argentina is easier than Mexico and Norway. I think Norway could do us, and I think then Norway would do Argentina. And Norway in a final, Haaland in the final would be scary. He often goes in the final, but I don't know. And for his nation, I don't think he would. For his nation, I'd see him just cooking. Let's see what Alfie can do up top. Alfie, how are we doing, bro? How are we doing, Alfie? You absolute legend. Your show, shot to win the Conference League. You 100% Brian have a shot to win the Conference League. 100%. Yeah, you're all good, killer, mate. No dramas at all. Thank you for coming by, bro. Doing good. Just woke up. Mate, I don't blame you. Generational night one, Alfie. Unreal night. Unreal night for the England boys. Norway's pretty hard, and if you can handle him, England are going through. See, I think they're a lot more than that. They're such a well-drilled squad, and they show that if you have a couple of superstars. So I think Mexico's issue, right? I think Mexico and Norway are very similar, but Mexico don't have them two superstars. Like Norway have got Haaland and Odegaard, whereas Mexico, you're kind of like, I think Gilberto Mora will be that superstar. I think Raul Jimenez, 4 years ago, probably is that superstar. They don't have them two like players which can change any game. And then the rest of the squad is just so well drilled for Norway, which is what I think is most scary. Is like, I don't think they're an easy squad at all. What a night to suffer. That last 30 minutes, I thought I was going to die, mate. That last 30 minutes was. I can't believe that's the way we decided to play. I can't believe that's the way we decided to play. But we've done it. We've done it. I think Norway showed that it doesn't matter if you haven't got the best squad in the world. Like, they're playing Nyland in goal, who was a backup for Villa. And he was just unreal. They're playing, like, Christopher Ayer at centre-back. Again, no disrespect, but he's not, like, a superstar. They've just got them two players that, like, Haaland just can do it. You've got, like, Odegaard, who can just unlock a team. Rest of the squad just dives the badge. Mate, Alfie, it could, bro. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but it could. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but that's the sort of game which, like, propels you into like, the next stratosphere of, like, belief. Do you know what I mean? Like, the way we played in that game was so good. Like, not just the performance, just the fight. Like, makes you lose 300, Harry Kane. Why? Fun I saved it on FM, forgot a Juventus. They went to PSG, mate, unreal. Spend loads of money. You had Belly to score a hat-trick, mate, unreal. Mate, Gordon was unreal last night. Gordon's been pretty poor for most of the tournament, but last night, Gordon was class. It was a man possessed last night. I don't know what happened to him. He was so good last night. Yeah, it seems to be whoever, like, he obviously had a little bit of rest, played for 20 minutes, got on the bench and was class. And then, like last night, he just ran, didn't he? And was just a constant terror. Who was the fullback? I can't remember who it was. I remember him being quite decent in the other games, though, and he just got torn apart. Yeah, honestly, Alfie, the thing is, my argument, Alfie, is like, you're always taught as a kid, or you're always taught when you're looking into management and stuff, is if you have possession, the other team cannot score. I don't think I'll ever understand why we conceded possession for 30 minutes. We just decided we're not gonna have possession of the ball. And then there's like a 5-minute spell at like the 90th minute between the 95th where we kept the ball. And I was like, we're winning fouls up the pitch, we're winning like throw-ins up there, like that's what you got. Stop this, just get the ball and hoof it, because they will punish it. The amount of balls they were whipping in as well was scary. Jorge Sanchez, yeah. I don't know. Thought he was alright, and then pretty decent right back, but Gordon last night absolutely murdered him. Come on, lads. This is a game we've got to get at least a point. Point against Canada, beat Bosnia. That's the goal. That's the way we get through with Qatar. Fonzie, David, right. They didn't want to run. I'm going to one. Said Haaland home, 7 goals for Gordon, but I'm scared, mate. I'm more scared of Haaland than I am Argentina. I'm more scared of Norway than Argentina. Thank you, Mikes. To be fair, it's not even a new trim, right? It's just like I just put some stuff in it to see what it would look like. I just thought, you know what? Try something different. I mean, I've had like 5 comments on it today. I must be looking generational. I stop saying generational. My favourite word at the moment. How are we doing, though, Mike? You good? I'm glad the move went all good, mate. Hoping you're like starting to get a little bit settled as well, like unpacking and whatnot. Haaland will get caned. We'll win 3-0. See, my thing with Norway, I think they're Mexico with how well drilled and how tactically astute they are with the superstars, which is what scares me. Like, imagine Haaland was in the box for them Mexico crosses. We'd probably lose that game. We definitely lose that game. I don't know if we can... I don't know. Settling down a bit. Integration will take a little while. Oh, of course it will. Of course it will. Have you moved to like an area you know people, Mike? Or have you moved to like a completely new area? Because I suppose that's always a thing as well, like meeting people and making connections and whatnot. Yeah, I think both teams will score. Literally where you grew up. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice then. Hopefully you like can reconnect with people as well, which is cool. I was in my chair watching the England game. My dad had to wake me up. I love that. Like, there was no chance I was falling asleep. I was locked in. I was locked in. Winners. Dub. Key Dubs, how are we doing, bro? How are we doing, brother? We are currently getting cooked. And Key Dubs, we can't talk. We cannot allow Gaffer to find out what happened in the first nation of the stream, alright? If anyone tells you I got route round of 32 by Netherlands, with Netherlands by Scotland, if anyone tells Gaffer that, we can't allow it. I need you to back me up. You need to say it's a lie. You need to say it's a big, stinky lie. Have you just woken up, K-Dubs? Yeah, Mike. So we were in Morocco. And we went unbeaten in the group stages. And then Scott McTominay turned into Prime Messi. And we lost 2-1 Scotland. And the next round was like South Africa as well. And then it was France. So we were losing to France. But like, from the hours of 11 to now, I think I've been up for 30 minutes. It's just like in and out of sleep. My mum's phone just woke up by default. Travel fatigue, exactly. Mate, last night as well, not last night, yesterday's stream, I was live for an hour. I'm so glad I got South Africa because I was not in a good way. Yesterday, I was just like, I could not function. I was like, I want to go off and watch the F1 anyway. And then fell asleep during the F1. Classic. So I was so cooked yesterday. Yeah, I'm Qatar, okay, yeah. We're getting cooked. And then we've got one more big nation to do after this today. I did not get grouped, Lucas. Hang on a minute. Oh, MFL. Right. I said we'll do a bit of MFL today, chat. We'll do a bit of MFL. My game's going to be live in 2 minutes, which is pretty sweet. Right, let me do this properly because I actually want to show you guys MFL. Yeah, all good, Mike. No dramas, bro. Have a... I'm live pretty much like every day now because of being cooked. ACAT done one literally last week, bro. I had to put Mike's live. They didn't do that. I done a UA video last week, AK. It's done really well views-wise as well. Right. Let me get this video. Let me get this video. Full MFL guide here. I need to get the game up. Yeah, the Moneyball one, AK, yeah. Right. Will you pin that manually? Bosh. My game kicks off in 1 minute. Oh, God. Right. Atletico Redendor. Right, lads, this is MFL. And like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to, like, if you got any questions on what MFL is, I will go through it very quickly. But there is a full guide here that you guys can learn about MFL as well. Where I basically run through exactly what MFL is, how it works, what the player system is, squads, tactics, blah, 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 blah. Everything about MFL. I've got a game starting right now. I haven't set a tactic. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where are we? 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 Why didn't I just go to that? Oh, it's because it's not thingied. So we've got a big game coming up. This is in the cup as well. 10 minutes? Am I skunked? I've set it 10 minutes early. Game's gone. I've set it 10 minutes early. Alright, we'll finish this game then. No, it won't actually. We'll go for MFL. I'm playing the game. We'll play the rest of this game. We'll come back. We'll come back. Slept at 1:30, woke up at 4 to watch the game back. 2 minutes to go, wound it back and went gym. I rate that highly from you. I rate that highly from you. Suspect is back. Let's go. We'll go into MFL in a minute. Well, I'll give it 7 or 8 minutes. But there's a full MFL guide out on the Kempi MFL channel. And then we'll go for MFL with a live game. So you guys can see what it is. A goal here would be quite helpful for our goal difference. That'd make it -4. So then we'd have to beat Bosnia by 2, maybe 1. Yeah, game's gone. Yeah, Glasner Forest is mad. We've got a Forest Moneyball with Glasner Tactics coming out this weekend. I'm in the middle of season 5 of it. I will say, I've absolutely cooked with the tactic. But yeah, I think it'll come out. So I'm going to upload a video tomorrow. Probably come out on Sunday, I imagine. For God's sake. Right. You know what, lads? It's done. Qatar is done. Alright? Qatar is finished. We can't get through. We lost 4-1. We lost 4-0. Are we surprised? No. Alright? Qatar, for me, are the worst nation in the World Cup. I'll say it. I think Curaçao's better. I think... Who else was it? Haiti are better. Qatar are awful. I play EFC or older PES, for instance. I play Football Life, which is obviously like a PES reskinned. I play eFootball. I don't play EFC. One thing I am excited to play is that in 3.5 hours, College Football 27 out on PC this year, which is generational. We get to play that. Very excited. I'm just going to sim the rest of the World Cup because there's no point. I'm just going to go to the Lou as well. And then I'll get into MFL. And then we'll... what's it called? And then we will do our last big nation of the day. Wait, what? What have I done? Yeah, CFB is on PC this year, car, for the first time. Which is unreal. So, I've always played it on my Xbox, but like I always wanted to sit here and play it on my PC. So yeah, it's out on PC for the first time this year. Did you finish 26, got in a bundle a couple months ago? What, you mean CFB 26? K-dubs. I enjoyed 26. I thought it wasn't different enough to 25. First Light James Bond is goated. See, I want to play that when it's like on a discount. I nearly bought it on release and then didn't. CFB and Madden and won. Unreal from you. Yeah, so like, I play both all the time. Who do you support, K-dubs? It's like I don't really have a college team. But like, Madden, wise, do you have a team? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dub. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. Right, so this is MFL. Like I said, there is a full guide that is pinned on the Twitch. Basically, it's like an online football manager where every single player is a regen, which makes it really fun. So like someone like Victoria Andrade, this is my absolute GOAT of MFL. To the point where I've actually built a club around him. That's how much he's my GOAT. Because like every single player has uncapped potential. Not uncapped, but hidden potential that you can't see. So I got this guy when he was just 51 rated, and now he's 74, which is unreal. So if you think of it a bit more like FIFA stats of card stats, so they've got pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defense, and physical. And you can basically like get players off the marketplace, and you grow them, and you buy clubs. So I've got myself 2 clubs. I've got one in the Flint division, which is the bottom division, and then one in the Ice division, which is the 3rd bottom division. There is 10 whole divisions. And the plan eventually is going to be to do like a Kempi FC, like a Kempi Army team, where you guys can hopefully like come and get involved in the game, buy a couple of players and loan them out to me rather than go back getting a whole club. Like as like an entry point, the game can be quite expensive. So it's like $80 to sort of enter into the game and get a club. Whereas I kind of thought like if you want to get involved and be as part of the universe and sort of like I can buy the club and supply the club, and you guys can loan your players in and get all the like revenue for it. I'll take nothing for it. So like for example, literally like you could buy this centre back for $4 and you could be part of the stream, part of the team. And it'd be like a bit of an easier entry point for you into the game rather than buying a club for $80. You can buy clubs for a lot cheaper as well on the marketplace. You can get them for about 50, I think, is the cheapest. 55 at the moment is the cheapest club. But yeah, I honestly, this is a game that I played about a year ago before being sponsored by them, and then we got re-sponsored by them like last month. But you can tell from, I mean, how long I've had that player. I've been loving MFL for such a long time. And then I've got back into it the last couple of months, and then they reached out again to re-up the partnership, which is awesome. So I'm slowly building stuff back up. We've got 2 clubs. We've got Atlético Redentor, which is a club in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, which is sick. And then I've got a club in Argentina for Andrade. He's got his own club. He's that much of a legend. And that club is literally about to kick off in 2 minutes in the Cup. So we will watch this game live. And you can see what the game's like. It's basically like a 2D match engine of FM, basically. Like it's an FM 2D match engine. This is a game we should win. 56, 57, 60. Well, what did I? Our midfield is washed in this team. But yeah, we've got a live game, which will be sick. So we'll watch that through. But if anyone's got any questions on MFL, please make sure to fire them away. Like I said, there is a full guide on the Kempi MFL channel, which is linked at the top of the Twitch. So if you guys do want to learn a bit more about MFL before you kind of like want to come in and invest and stuff, like have a little look at that and you can learn more about it. And if you've got any questions, fire away. Have I played goals? I have played goals. I enjoyed goals a hell of a lot more in the beta. When it released fully, I did not enjoy it whatsoever. I thought the attacking AI was really bad. I loved the beta. I thought the game was so fun, so rewarding. And then as soon as it released, I thought it was, not great. Not great at all. Can I play Roblox? Absolutely not. Right. Mate, unreal, Alfie. Thank you for asking, bro. It was just like such a good time. I can't even describe how fun New York was. Like I said, like everyone just like always talking about football. Like everyone from different nations, like walking through Times Square, and you got like 50 Ecuador fans going mental. It was unreal. Scheme, what's good, bro? Hell of a game last night, man. Hell of a game last night. Don't go 1-0 down. Good save, Keeps. And again, good block. Love it. How did you get Saudi teams in FM? I'm pretty sure there's a like a FM scout thing where you can get the Saudi League. Set piece. Ahmed, my superstar young Cam. Not quite there. So you can buy like younger players. It's like more expensive, of course, because their potential like is all still there, rather than older players which could retire soon. So Ahmed for me is someone that's actually just gone up a rating, which is awesome. So he's now 55 rated. He's only 19, so he could be a big boy player. But like someone like Ahmed, if he goes up to like if he gets like in this year, he gets like 10 plus potential, his value will be like absolutely crazy. It'll probably be like $50 odd, and I brought him for $5. And like if he's a sort of player that if he got up to then say 80 rating, he was like 22, you're looking at like $300-400. You see Angry Jude's watch log? I didn't know. Oh, that's a ball. Love that scheme. First 16, I'll say they've been on top. We haven't really had any chances. I think our midfield in this team just isn't good enough. This guy is progressing a lot. He's another good young player. Got up and passing and shooting, which is good. And physical today as well. He's got up on overall this season already. He's had to go up again, I think, based on what that's saying. Which would be class. And this is my big striker, Jaden. We love Jaden. I don't like that. I don't like that set piece. Good block. Good block. Well done, lads. What do you think about red card? I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Like, suspended makes no sense. Either rescind it or it's a red card. Suspended is just so dodgy. So dodgy. I got 495 million on PSG. Mate, Emre, go and get some like top tier, like real life wonder kids, like a Manzambi or like a Moore, and have a lot of fun with it. Don't just go and get like the best, like a Rodri or whatever. Go and get some like proper wonder kids and have some fun. Go on, Hansen. Go on, Hansen. Go on, Hansen. Dub. Let's go, Jaden. Lovely ball from the left back into him. If Poch said he balls, he'll bench Balogun, mate. He won't bench Balogun. He won't. Ref was useless. He was a bit dodgy last night. We were so unlucky last night, mate. Watto, Mexico were unreal last night. I'm so surprised that we dropped back the way we did and allowed the pressure. I thought the ref was. I don't think he was awful. I just think he gave a yellow card too quickly. That yellow card in the first minute to Rice was stupid. Because it then meant he had to be quite aggressive. No, I actually think he let the game go quite a lot. I just think he kind of lost control because of that first minute. But I have to say, considering the environment, I think he done quite well. That's probably one of the hardest games to manage ever. Genuinely, that game was one of the hardest refereeing games of all time. Is that boring PSG I'm going to win, whereas Beraz Bayern, same thing with their competition in that league is what? In that league. Yeah, do a PSG Wonder Kid. If you want to manage a big team, a PSG Wonder Kid, because you can just go and get what you want. I don't know how we've done it, Watto, honestly. Just heard Trump has asked for Beckham's red card against Argentina to be reversed. It was greenlit by FIFA. To which confirm, Bex will be right back. Oh, let's go, Bex. Let's go, Bex. Get him in the squad. See what? David Beckham whipping balls in. Ugh. Get Peter Crouch back in as well. Bosh. 5 stream streak from Scheme. Considering yesterday's stream was an hour long. Very impressive. Watto, mate. I'm scared of Norway. I'm more scared of Norway than I'm Argentina. Which seems to be a controversial saying. Right. I won't allow that. 2 in 4 years' time. I think Norway are scary. So this is MFL. So it is a game that I am sponsored by, but it's a game that I played before being sponsored, which is pretty class. It's basically like an online football manager where every single club, so like this guy that I'm playing against, he's a real person who owns this club. And like I own all the players in my team. He might have some players which are loaned in, etc. But like all players are regens basically. So you've got this striker here, Jaden Hansen. He's effectively a regen player who has all the different stats. He has like a potential that you can't see. And it's basically like an online football management game, which is sick. So yeah, there's a full video linked on the Twitch chat where you can watch like a full guide on it. Because I'm not very good at explaining things live, I'll be honest. But like if you're interested in looking into it, and it is generally a really fun game. Go on, Ahmed. Looks like a foul. Which, like I said, I played before actually being sponsored by him, so it's awesome. Sponsored by him, lucky Ahmed. But yeah, it's basically like every single player is a regen. Every single club is owned by a real person. And seasons last about 5 weeks, so it's nice and quick. It's a game every single day, sometimes 2 a day. So this is a cup game, so it's on a little bit earlier, but normally the games are on like 7 p.m. UK. And yeah, obviously you're trying to like advance the leagues and whatnot, and it's basically like a 2D football manager match engine. Last year World Cup running, it's by Norway and lost on pens in the semis. I didn't see that scheme. Oh, that's unreal. Alfie, so the video linked up on the Twitch chat. There should be a full MFL guide. I'd recommend to anyone, watch that first, learn a little bit about it, and then if you want to like sort of get into it that way. But there's a referral link in the description of that as well, where if you do want to get into it and play, go through that video first. I'd recommend to anyone. I wouldn't say just like buy something you don't know anything about. That video is like a really good actual guide of what the game is and how it progresses and how you can sort of play with money, etc. and stuff. I haven't been on the stream since we got put out a World Cup, have I? What was that? Who was that? Why? Who did I get put out of the World Cup by? You should have played me. You can play against my friendlies. You can do friendlies against me. But you can't like choose because it's like people put quite like I don't put much money into the game at all, but like because you could rig it really if you played against each other all the time and make money. So they don't allow you to like choose to be like my 2 teams can't be in the same league. You can't choose to be in my league. You can play friendlies against me and stuff, but go on. Yeah, let's go, Jaden. Let's go. A big 2-0 dub on the counter, really, as well. I know we kind of got back into it, but we should have got a pen on McGinn against Morocco. A pen on McGinn. I don't remember that. Oh, what I will say, the Scottish fans, fair play to them. They were wearing their Scotland tops even after after they were out. Estonia, this game is MFL. I'll put a link to the full video guide on there as well. It was so good, mate, honestly. Right, so we do win the game 2-0, which is awesome. So we're going to go top of our group, which is class. Will we? We'll go joint top with Rising Bafana Academy. That's a pretty sick club. Pretty sick club. And obviously then straight away, right, so we can go in and see. I'm not sure if we've done it just yet. But we can see, like, did any players go up in progression off that game? They did. Big dub. Noslin. He's gone up and owns overall up to 53, but also +1 in defense and in physical. Oh, that's class. So he's now 53 rated, and he started as a 51 last year. So you can see, like, he's a player that I got for $5. And Probably worth pretty similar now. Probably hasn't gone up too much because his age gone up a year. But if he continues to fly, he'll go up a lot in value, which is nice. And then there's a lot of random stats here. Ayuk gone up in shooting. So Ahmed. Defending, Butler, Gueva, Noslin, and physical, Noslin and Corey. Corey's been a random player as well. I got him last year out of a pack, I think. And he started as a 50. He's already a 53. He's doing quite well. Let me just check if I've got a rotated team for this game. I should do. I think I set it up. W Alfie. I didn't set it up. So no, you have to have like basically 2 players per position. So let me sort that out. Because my players need resting. Otherwise they're going to be a bit too tired. Bertini. We'll go Jara. And then we'll go Jadov. And Rosina. Gueva. Matos. And you probably keep the keeper in. As Love can play. Wonderwall is now ruined for every Scottish person. Have I got a job for Bayern? Do you remain with PSG in terms of Wonder Kid? Ooh. This isn't FM26, mate. No, this is MFL. How many likes for you to buy me FM26? It's not happening, see you, bro, but I appreciate it. Bayern is a hard league, definitely. You are right in what you're saying. Did I just do the wrong thing with him? We'll be back on FM in a sec, chat. We'll just go. No, we'll spin the wheel, shall we? Where's the wheel spinner gone? Where's the wheel spinner gone? Wheel spinner. No, I done it right. No. You're all good, bro. What have I got set? Team is a little bit tired. Pretty sure I have got rotated. Yeah, I think France win it quite comfortably, to be fair. So yeah, that is MFL. Caught a game live, and we won it, which is a big dub. In the old Aspirants Cup. So yeah, you can see, oh, still not gone through. We'll be on 3 points, which we level with the Rising Bafana. And after that, we'll then go on to knockout stage. And this runs alongside of our league. So this team itself, which is Redentor, we are currently 6th in our league. We can't get relegated because we're in the bottom league. Top 3 is all quite good. Probably just a year of progression, really. Not really looking to get promoted. I wouldn't have the players to get promoted. And then Fundas and Andrade are struggling. We're in a very tough league and we have not got a good team at all. So we will see with these. But yeah, that is MFL. WMFL. Thank you for the sponsor. Legends. Like I said, we'll be doing that like twice a week. Have a little look, going through games, look at progression and stuff. Spurs sign Krupi. Mate, Spurs could sign Krupi. Spurs sign Krupi. That's a great signing. Like an unreal signing. Right. Big Nation. World Cup Pot 1. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Netherlands are off this list, aren't they? They are. We're going to stand up for this. We're going to stand up for this. We're going to learn who we're going to play with to finish off the stream. Our third one. Who are we hoping for, chat? Who are we hoping for? Which nation do we want to see? I would quite like England would be class today. We get England. Let's just spin it and see. Come on. Who are we getting? Ooh, okay, we're playing against England. We've got Croatia. Can we do anything with Croatia? We'll see. It's not a bad nation to get. Let me put in what we've done with Qatar quickly as well. Croatia's interesting, you know. What is Qatar? Qatar. We've done that whole group. They're the only team we didn't get out of the group stage with. Not surprised. Goals for 2. Conceded 10. Points 0. NA
NA 0. Rubbish. Gosh. Yeah, we got Big Vuskovic. We got Big Vuskovic. Who won the World Cup in this run? We had England. We had Morocco winning at extra time. Morocco winning the World Cup against England. Damn. I want it with Morocco. It can happen. It can happen for sure. Right. World Cup. Europe. Croatia. 11th ranking. What's the run for Croatia like? If we win the group, it's kind of England's run, isn't it, really? Who's they play? Jacob, thank you for the follow, bro. How you doing today, mate? Croatia played Portugal. It's a tough run for Croatia, isn't it? It's a tough run for coming second in this group. So we've got to try and win the group. We play England first. If we can try and get a draw against England, this Croatia team's quite bad, really, isn't it? They're quite a high ranking because of previous Croatia teams. I feel like on FM they're going to be rubbish. There's like not much speed. There's not much about them, really, is there? Croatia World Cup run. World Cup. We really want it. Do. Alley. Do. No. May I follow you, Ronald? Ronald. That is your first ever message in the chat. What do you play, Ronald? CSGO. Or CS2 as it's called now. I don't really rate the coming in to ask, mate, I'll be honest. I respect it. But I can't just drop a follow, Ronald. I appreciate the follow yourself. I'm sure you're going to unfollow. But keep the grind, mate. You don't need to go into different streams and ask people to follow. You just got to stream consistently, mate, and you'll get there. Decline. Do. Right, what does this club do? What does this nation have? They got a good striker in Budimir. He's quite big, isn't he? Yeah, 6'3". There's not a lot of pace in this team, is there? Let's be real. What do we do? They have got Ivan Perisic. I wonder, do we go with a 5-back? Do we go with like a 3-4-3? I haven't really got a right wing back, but Stanisic would have to do. It's not awful at it. They've got the centre backs for it. There's 4 that I like: Prognasic, Sotalo, Seletar, Vuskovic, and Gvardiol. We could play Luka, Kovacic. There's a lot of good cams. I'm going to play a 5-back. I'm going to play a 3-4-3 central. because that allowed me to get Perisic as the left wing back, as an attacking wing back as well. So proper aggressive on that side. Stanisic as a wing back there. We can go Modric on one side. We can go up here. We could go Kramaric as a cam. I don't hate that at all. Kramaric and Baturina. Get them two in there, creating spaces. Perisic whipping balls in. Budimir up top. Modric and Kovacic probably in DM. We'd then go Vuskovic. We'll go Kaletsar central. With Vuskovic on the right and Gvardio on the left. That's a decent team. That's not a bad team, that. In goal, we go Lulakovic. Yep. We then have you as a wide centre-back. Not overlapping. Just wide. No, just ball playing. Same as Vuskovic. Centre. Modric just dictating the play deep. Kovacic. We'll get him going up there. Box to box midfielder. Stanisic. There's not really a way of making him less aggressive, is there? That's fine. Be a wing back. Kramaric. We'll do as like a bit of a shadow striker vibe, while Baturina is a free roll creative outlet. Budimir staying central, taking shots, pressure. I like that. And then wing backs, Perisic, wide. Whip from just whip. And then aim at central. No, don't make him go because Kramaric could be there as well, couldn't he? And then right hand side we can do the cross from deep. Stay wide. 2 DMs. Mark tight, tackle harder. Gaffer, I know you've been sent to say that. I'm not talking to you. Go away. God, you're such a hater. Imagine. Counter-attack. Wide. Cross from deep. Whipping the balls. Mate, England would have been great for today's stream. But it'll be better when we beat Norway and it just gets better and better and better. The more that like big teams stay in, the better, really. Because like Croatia are already out. So like it doesn't really matter about managing them. Bro, just don't. He wasn't there to see it, Gaffer. I clear you, little bro. Scott McTominay is a joke. He turned to Prime Messi. I don't know what you meant to do against that. They're a wash nation. And you know what? I admitted to it after. Maybe I'm just shit. Because, I'll be honest, we played great football. I didn't know what to change. I put 2 up top. I was 1-0 up. And then like just they scored 2 late on. Maybe I'm just shit. You know, that's where you've driven me to now.
Just admitting the fact the game's gone. Good luck with Croatia. I think they're also a bit mid, to be honest. So, again, I know you don't mean that. They are terrible. Okay. At least you said they're terrible, so I'm allowed to be rubbish with them. What sort of system did you play, Gaffer? No, I'm going to do all the nations. You might as well do all of them. 100% would do all of them. Because I've tried to go with like a... I don't even know what I've tried to go with here. Yeah, I put Perisic as an attacking wing back. They're just old. They've not got any legs. Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that Perisic is going to be our outlet on the left-hand side. And Budimir and Kramaric can just win headers. Or bully teams, but... whether that works or not, don't really know. Prime Haramble. See, I'm not like proper sitting back. Come on. It's actually ages the first game, isn't it? We should be able to get out of the group. What happens if we come third? Tell you what, third could be the shout. Third could be the shout. Colombia and Switzerland is what Ghana got in real life. Oh, it's pretty going to be Portugal in this game, isn't it? See, now, second is tough. Second is probably Colombia, then Spain is probably if you come second. Could be Portugal, then Spain, though. So, not easy. Is this guy gone? 3 to 5 weeks. He could have been really helpful as well. We move. England away. Tight mark Bellingham. Let's go, Croatia. Let's see what we can do. We ain't gonna give up with Croatia. Good old nation. Obviously, World Cup. Not finalists, but they were finalists, weren't they, actually? You never know. Oh! De Silva with a raid! 10-person raid, De Silva. Thank you so much, bro. I hope your stream was good. Welcome in, Raiders. We are just starting a Croatia World Cup run. Absolute legend, Silva, mate. I appreciate it so much. Shout out. 23. Is that a pen? No. Da Silva. Legend, mate. Thank you so much for dropping the raid. If anyone's not following Silva, make sure you drop him a follow. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. I appreciate it so much. I've just dropped you a follow as well. Big dub. Big dub. Come on in, Croatia. Come on. Encourage. You're all good, bro. I appreciate you dropping in and coming by the raid as well. Absolute legend. Come on. I'm about to say come on, England. I can't say come on, England, can I? Very good, thank you, mate. First day back properly streaming after going away. So, yeah. It's nice to be back and nice to be back live again and playing the old World Cup mode. We've not had a good day of it, really. We run a 32 in Netherlands and then got grouped with Qatar. But now Croatia, we could do something. Yeah, transition's cold, isn't it? Baturina beats him. Good save. Good save. But yeah, running with Croatia now. See what we can do there. They've got an okay team. Thank you, Lucas, bro. I appreciate the follow. Absolute legend.
Go on. It should be an easy group to get out of, but it's a tough run. I don't know what's better. Thing is, either way, you can't plan to come first or second until the third game, really. There's no point in looking at it until then. I mean, exactly the thing with Netherlands, though. We ended up winning it because we knew we played Scotland. And then after that was South Africa, and we lost to Scotland. So, can't look too far ahead. Henderson playing next to Rice is interesting. See what, though? Good first start. First half-wise, 45 minutes in now. We take that. 0-0 at half-time. Limited him 6 shots, 1 on target, and it was from distance to a variety. Created a few chances ourselves. It's exactly what I'd like to be doing. It's exactly what I'd like to be doing with this system. Only Henderson can get yellow and a severe injury about playing. I can't believe he broke his arm. Or whatever he's done to his wrist or whatever it is. It's so unlucky, innit? Like I say, only Henderson, man. Only Henderson. Perisic, come on. Got to drop him. Can't let that ball go. Can't let that happen. Stanisic has pulled in. Saka. Playing on the left, which is strange. Rice, baby. Yeah, honestly, it was bad break as well, wasn't it? Proper just... I said to him, I said, I don't understand how that happened. Like, I'm not even... We've all fallen over and caught ourselves with our arm. He's just gave way. It scares me about falling over. I'm just going to break my arm if I do. He's a professional footballer and his arm's just disintegrated below him. It wasn't like he fell from like a big distance or anything. He just sort of fell over and broke his arm. They haven't really got much to change, much off the bench. They're kind of like a one-system team. Peter Moose is a good striker, but same sort of thing as Budimir. I think Rice is a very cringy player, Emery. I don't hate him. He's just very cringy. I think he's quite easy to dislike. Go on, Vlasic. Set. Luka. Musa. Kovacic. Not bad. Again, we're playing against a team that consistently wins it on this game. And we're taking it to them. So, it's not a game you can be angry at if we lose. We're playing well. What can we change about it? We're going really wide anyway. Perisic! Oh, let's go. An own goal from big Reece James. Yeah, if you're a Spurs fan, I can imagine you not liking Rice and Eze. Especially Eze. After he kind of promised to join and then didn't. This would be a great result. On top against them. Let's get some legs on the DM. We're going to go with both of them off. We're going to get Moro and Sukic on. Really can't complain about this. Hope you had a great stream. Kempi chat. Thank you for the follow. All good, bro. Have a good afternoon and evening, mate. And enjoy watching the football tonight. Massive game. Both of them, really. So thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Stanisic. Kovacic. Still on the pitch. Finds Musa. It's not bad, that. It's about to change to positive, but we're on it again. Vuskovic. Manuel. Ilukovic. Tell you what, winning the group. England haven't had the hardest of runs. If we can win the group. Stanisic. Musa wins it! Oh! Thought I was destined for the back of the net. I think it's worth trying to outscore England over the tournament. And draw this game. Although,
I think we can outscore England in the Panama and Ghana game. We could potentially win this group. But with how we've played in this first game, don't you dare jinx it. Oh my God. Pedro Porro has been the best fullback according to FootMob. I mean, right back's a bit of a weird position. There's not even many good right backs out there these days, is there? Another highlight, 90th minute. Johnny Bone Stones. Can we stop him? Gurhey, Anderson, Kane, Eze. No! Eze! Good save, keeper. Let's go. Encourage the boys once more. Watch the short. Why is no one marking the short? Musa! Not Musa because he's massive. Who's that 24? Sukic. He's marking the keeper. Everyone's marking someone. Get to him. Saka. Get out! Oh my God. Balance. See this game out. See this game out. Rowan, thank you for the follow on Twitch, mate. Absolute legend. How you doing today, buddy? Great result. Fantastic result. And it's Panama, isn't it? Then Ghana. Yeah. Put me out for a day. Fine. Great result, lads. If we can now go and stick 4 or 5 past Panama, that would be beautiful. Qatar, very bad. We scored like 2 goals, conceded 10. They are awful. In my opinion, Qatar are the worst team in the World Cup. They're worse than Jordan, they're worse than Haiti, they're worse than Curacao. Qatar are awful. There's just nothing you can do with them. Yeah, let me know, Emery, for sure. What time are you streaming, Emery? Rowan, so we are managing every single nation in the World Cup. We are doing 3 a day. So we're live today from 1:30 onwards. We're live tomorrow 1:30 onwards. We're live Wednesday 1:30 onwards. In fact, if I change the scene like I should do, you'll be able to see the stream schedule at the bottom. So we're managing every World Cup nation, basically. We're 18 done currently with 1 once. That was in Morocco. We do a random wheel spinner every single day to decide who we're managing, etc. Today we managed Netherlands, Qatar, and now Croatia. I see. What's good, bro? You're all good. I'll be consistent from now. Mate, you're all good. Mate, absolute legend. I see. Good luck streaming, bro. If you stream, let me know when you are, and I'll try and jump in, bro. But, mate, no worries at all. I mean, this is the first time I've done, like, 10 days properly, so you're all good, bro. I hope everything's all good work-wise and in life as well, and good luck with the streaming, mate. You start 9:30 till 12:30 every day. WM, Ray. And, let me drop you a follow. Let me drop you a follow, bud. There you go. What a guy. Panama, Croatia. England won by 1 goal. So we just need... The goal here simply is just outscore England in these 2 games. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. Do it. Address. Let's go. First time I stream, what do you usually do? We're not doing the challenge. So, running, we've done a Moneyball Journeyman. So, I only started streaming in February. February, yeah. So, we did a Moneyball Journeyman for 4 months, which was crazy. Worked our way through Slovakia. Then went to St. Pauli, Everton, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan. That was great fun. And then after this, I'm not sure what we're going to do. So, I normally make YouTube videos. So, we make YouTube and I'm a full-time creator on YouTube, which is awesome. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, go over there and drop a sub. I had a second channel series, which is the test save, which I ended up stopping due to time. So, I'm not sure whether we're going to go back to the test save for the end of FM26 or do like a fun Moneyball save. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. But, yeah. That'll be something to decide after the 19th of July. We'll do like a poll on here or on YouTube and stuff, what people want to see, and We'll start a brand new save. I lost the job in a layoff and decided to go freelance. Took me almost 2 months to land 2 clients on long-term contracts. So going, mate, unreal, I see. Going freelance well. Like, good stuff. Mate, unreal to like be able to try and do that. You're very, very happy that you've managed to get some clients and now just carry on building. You know what I mean? The thing is with freelance work and being like self-employed is the work you put in is what you get out of it. So just keep smashing it, mate. But well done. It's an awesome like big step to go for. Murillo, win it. Basharina, go. Panama aren't a joke. Tom, what's going on, bro? Stream's going well. Budimir brings it down. Oh my god. We drew to England and now we're drawing to Panama. And again, Ronan, do you play on console or PC? If you play on PC, for me, my recommendation every time now is Leicester. I've done a Leicester save for 10 years, which was unreal. And Leicester, because they're in League One, if you can get an updated database, and clear out the squad a bit, they've got some fantastic young players. And try and build it back to Premier League winners. Leicester's such a fun one. Kramaric. Good switch. Perisic. Apparently the god on this game. Whips it. Budimir. Let's go. We'd love to see that. Am I on the right thing here? I'm not. Stinker. Not really, Icy, no. Not really. It's a way to entertain, of course, being on camera, but if you want to just do voice to start off with and then grow into it, 100%, mate. 100%. Thing is, if you're consistent and you go live, people will connect to you regardless, so. It's a good start. Football heritage. Heritage. Go on, Stanisic. Get a second quickly. No. No, no, no. Shoot less. Give me a team or nation to rebuild. Tom. Sampdoria. Tough rebuild, I'll tell you that. They are financially crippled. Wow, okay. Yeah, Klopp journey would be quite easy. Or if you want to do a nation, you could do Sampdoria in Italy. You could do like a manager that manages both club and country. Sampdoria Italy would actually be quite good because obviously Italy are cooked. Sampdoria are cooked. Right, we can't lose to Panama. We really can't. We can't draw with England and not beat Panama, surely. Yeah, Sampdoria, Italy could be a really good club. You can manage club and nation at the same time, can't you? Oh my god. Kramaric hasn't really worked in this role for us, has he? I might move Modric up and there's a free roll in there. And then bring on Sukic. Have we got any other wingers or anything? Vlasic can play there, screw it. Right, I'm just going to go to the loo, lads, while that plays out. In 2 secs. Goal! Perisic goal!
Favourite World Cup songs? Got to be Waka Waka. Waka Waka.
You'll bring it Roma, mate. Roma. Good club to do as well.
Perisic Chest Bang. Love that. Would you love me again? I need to know now. I need to do a few more. Waving Flags a tune. When I get older. Oh. Yeah. You okay? Little clean. Little clean. Told you.
Kovacic, Vlasic, Sukic, great turnout, whips it in. Budimir. That was setting up for a bicy, that was. Quintero, challenge.
We'll get a... Vlasic. Budimir's in there. Surely.
Vlasic goes alone.
Into Batterina goal. Dub.
That puts us top. For England may have a slim chance. Although no, Brazil, Germany, Netherlands. I can't believe Trump got FIFA to suspend the bait. It's so crazy. I can't believe they've done that for us.
It is crazy, isn't it? That is crazy, isn't it? I think we've got a chance. Not a big chance. There's a chance. Right. So we go top by a goal. So we are through regardless now, which is cool. We just need to try and do the same. Messi is 50 years old and made 50 goals. Who is bro playing for? So now if you're booked or sent off, a ban's a ban. 100%. 100%. A ban is a ban. Unless it's like a blatant mistake where you rescind the red card, not suspend it. Suspending it makes zero sense to me. I look different. Do I look, mate? The hair must be a good thing. We'll try this more regularly, shall we? I need to shave the beard a bit. To be fair, it's a bit too long. But maybe the hair stays. Maybe the hair stays. I don't think I've ever had people compliment a haircut so much. Not even a haircut. Menu. Oh, yeah, I should have labeled it best. New York, here we come. NYC, baby.
So, looking into... If we win the group, we might play Uzbekistan. It's not Uzbekistan, it's... I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is if we win the group. I don't know. It's not Senegal because we've got 1 point. New Zealand, maybe? Don't really know. If we come second, we will be facing either Portugal or Colombia. Probably Portugal.
Okay. Just outscore England this final game.
Decent fair. Well, I say decent. We've got round of 32 with Netherlands and then group with Qatar, which is expected. But we drew with England with Croatia and we just picked Panama. We just need to now try and what am I trying to say? Outscore England this final game we get through. Jakic and Sukic. How was England get, mate? It was unreal, Jack. Genuinely, unbelievable experience. Like, I would do it again in an absolute heartbeat. It was so like, I'm taking credit for the hair. To be fair, it was you. It was your idea. It was just, I can't explain just like the feeling of being there. It just felt massive. It felt like a once in a lifetime thing. It was so sick. So sick. Do you think Portugal's what it takes to beat Spain? I think it depends what Ronaldo turned up. I think it depends what Ronaldo turns up. And I think I'm not convinced by Spain at all either. So I think it really depends who turns up on the day. Best mate, 100%. Yeah, my best experience before was Ronaldo's homecoming to United. That was incredible. We won 4-1. Ronaldo scored 2. His first game back at United. It was insane. But that England game just felt like, I don't know how to explain it. It just felt like something was happening. Like, do you know what I mean? Like a normal football match. That was just a normal match that Ronaldo played it. It was awesome. Unreal experience. The atmosphere was class. That England, it just felt like the whole experience. It just felt like something bigger. I imagine that's what it would feel like if United got to like a Champions League final. Like, and it was just a group stage. I can't even imagine what last night was like. Last night would have just been the most ridiculous experience, I imagine. You want Spain out, then France. I think France are too good, man. France are just too good. What are you doing, keeper? Christ. A life experience, rather. Yeah, literally. It was a life experience. It wasn't like I went to a football match. It was like a whole core memory unlocked. It was, yeah. And obviously, like the whole thing of like it being New York and stuff, and just the fans everywhere. Like there was so many Panama fans and them chanting, and even like that they scored that offside goal. Even seeing the way they went mental when they scored that goal was just like unreal to see. Even though it got disallowed pretty quickly, but like that initial like burst, and like England scored, just like you can't even explain it. It was unreal. Unreal. You're proud of me, Cal, actually. I actually managed to get the Jude goal on camera. Obviously, I couldn't put it onto the video because of like copyright. But I got the Jude goal on camera and then instantly stopped and turned to celebrations. Can see your smile. Yeah, it's one of them, like, just be able to remember forever. Pause this. Full face. Like, look at that for some camera work. Jude's goal, absolute scenes, and then just no idea who this geezer is. No idea who this geezer is. I've probably never met him again in my life. But we shared that. That's what I mean. You just shared it with these incredible people. Everyone just going mental. Like, they end up giving these guys my number and sending them the videos and stuff because they were going mental for it. It was just insane. Just insane. Yeah, I went on my own. On my own. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I knew that was going to be in. I knew that was going to be a goal. Mate, unreal. The thing is, though, at no point do you feel like you're on your own. Because everyone was there watching and talking about football. At no point. And everyone was so friendly. Everyone was just talking to each other. It was so nice to just... It was like a proper football community vibe the whole time. Like, I was going into the bars and watching the Scotland-Brazil game, and there were Scotland and Brazil fans bannering each other. Like, you'd go into Times Square and there'd be like thousands of Ecuadorian fans going mental for their game against France. Or it was just like a full, like, festival of football. Ghana have cooked us. Yeah, literally, I didn't meet a single dodgy person out there in terms of fans. And apparently the Mexico fans were unreal as well, which is class. Because that's the only one you'd think, like, could it be a bit dodgy? Like, Mexico City, Mexico lose. Like, apparently they've just been unreal. But, like, considering, like, so that night of Scotland losing to Brazil, right? There was 4 lads in their kilts, like, pretty early 20s, living their absolute dream. And considering they lost that game, as soon as the game finished, they're sitting there chanting, there's only one John McGinn. The Brazil fans are chanting in. And that's just in a random bar in New York. That's not like at a game or anything. That's just these lads that have gone to New York for this experience together as a group. And, like, going absolutely insane about, like, like they're probably going home. But like, they were seeing that no Scotland, no party, all that. It was just... And that was every single game. Like, Germany fans after the Germany-Paraguay game, I watched that in a fan zone. On the way back, jumping to 4 German guys, just talking to them like how are they feeling and whatnot. And they were just like, honestly, it's just what it is. Like, the experience is what it's worth it. Like, obviously a little bit pissed off at the result and stuff, but it doesn't take away from what we've seen. And they went to the Ecuador game as well. All 4 of them went to the Ecuador game 4 days before that and watched them lose to Ecuador at the MetLife and then lost in the round of 32. And they were like, honestly, the experience is worth it. First of a World Cup, like, does not bother me at all. It was just incredible. And that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? At the end of the day, the football was, like, secondary, in a way. You're all there for the football, but the experience you have is what makes it. Sukic, drill it. Lawrence Ziggy is a performance of his life. Come on. I didn't see what this does to us in the group. Send it back. Okay, he scored. Thank God. Right, let's get some subs on because we're stinking at it. He was stinking at the gap before that as well. We kind of rotated for this game because of yellows and reds and stuff. Kind of wish we didn't. We'll go them 3. We'll go them 3. Does this move... No. Ghana don't get above us. England is still drawing as well. We've been on top the whole game. They just scored 2 goals in the 2 periods they actually were on top. Well, in terms of like the stream, we've clocked up 1 win. That was Morocco. But I've got the final part of the TikTok coming out tomorrow. I won it. I literally, there's no cap or whatever. I tried to win it before my random goal. Before my flight. So I literally set up in Pret at 4:30 in the morning the day before I was flying out to New York. And tried to win the World Cup with the USA before the flight took off. And I managed to win it with the USA on the flight. I didn't manage to do it before the flight took off in the end. But I done it on the flight. I beat England, beat France, and I had Croatia in the final, actually. And battered Croatia in the final. So that was unreal. One of the England under 23s, which is quite cool. Long time no see. TD, how are we doing, bro? That was what I won it with. And that's what I've won it with. England under 23s, USA for a TikTok. That's a pen. And then Morocco on stream. Oh, that's a silly penalty to give away, isn't it? Come on, Livakovic. You're a penalty-saving king normally. Do it for me here. Do it for me here. All right. Bro went the wrong way. Big dub. Skip. England still drawing to Panama. We can grab a goal, we go top. We grab a goal, we go top. Come on. No, don't win about us. That's all I can really do, innit? This is our last crunch of the day, JJ. We'll be doing 3 again tomorrow from 1:30 onwards as well. We might as well throw one up. Literally doesn't matter if we lose this game by more goals or not. Come on, counter from this. Counter from this. Counter from this. Oh. Yeah, we're through already. We just could have come top. Because England bottled it against Panama. Oh, that's annoying. That's all right, but we still come second. It's where they come in real life. I don't know what our run's like. Second in Group K, so it's going to be probably Colombia, isn't it? England have got third in... I don't know who they're going to face. It's not the worst result in the world. Who do we face? Colombia. Cool. Kind of expected. Colombia 4 points as well. It's the same as us. Very similar nations. While England... Who would we have faced? We've been up against Uzbekistan. Did they get... and then... After that, England faced Mexico or Ecuador. We've got Argentina or Spain. So it definitely was worth it to try and win. But I rested so we didn't get suspensions, and it kind of backfired a bit. That's a shame. We never know. We could beat Argentina or Spain. Maybe. I feel like we should be able to beat Colombia, though. I feel like Colombia's not an impossible task. Ooh, well. Ooh. Netherlands out, Germany out. That's what happens. It's classic FM. Netherlands lost to Morocco. Germany lost to Korea. Wow. France are out. France lost to Scotland. Whoa. Wow. France lost to Scotland. I told you. Scotland are no joke. Yes, Bavin. England. Unreal, mate. I went with Morocco, JJ. I went with Morocco. Iran beat Cape Verde. Spain beat Argentina. Japan beat Turkey. No, Turkey beat Japan. England beat Uzbekistan. Mexico beat Ecuador. It's a rematch. England versus Mexico at the Azteca. Love that. Neuer ever goes to Scotland extra time. Let's see what we can do. Let's get the big boys back in. And he can actually make the bench now, which is good. So it is Vuskovic back in, Stanisic back in, Kovacic back in, Kramaric in, Colombia. Right. Luis Diaz needs to be tight marked by our right DM, which is Kovacic. Luis Diaz. Yofanta, thank you for the follow, bro. How you doing today, mate? I woke up my missus by screaming celebration of the Bellingham goals, mate. Got to. I might go Peter Musa up front over Budimir, you know. You got to scream when they score. She was not happy, mate. She's got to firm it. England just scored in the World Cup in the round of 16 against Mexico, the Azteca, and Bellingham grabbed 2 in 99 seconds. You got to understand that. Matt Cook, thank you for the follow, bro. How you doing today, mate? Yeah, Luis Diaz is the one to watch. Not that worried about Puerta, so we can get Kovacic marking him. Try and see if we can hit him on the counter. Playing nice and direct. Mate, Paraguay were so dirty, weren't they? You got to understand. You got to understand that, surely. Petrina. But we could grab an early goal here. Stanisic. Where's the back post cross, Stanisic? Where is it, Stanisic? Or alone? Come on. 37 seconds in. We are 1-0 up. I mean, that's not a bad start, is it? It's not a bad start. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They just, like, I get a lot of South American teams are like that. They'll play, it's not the pretty football that we're used to. They'll be as rough as they can to try and get the victory, but I thought they took it too far. And the fact they got no yellow cards is crazy. Right. Well. That's an absolute finish. You can't really argue with that. And also, you can't park the bus 8 minutes in, JJ. Come on now. Parking the bus 8 minutes in might be criminal. Encourage. I saw Jude's Insta post, said I deserve the day off, so I have the day off. Altitude sickness. Dub. You got altitude sickness. Good from you. So we've got Budimir off the bench. We need someone. Yeah. Richie Rios. Orginio with a raid. Thank you so much, bro. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. How are we doing today, lads? Thank you so much for the raid, mate. How you doing? No. I watched that game. We didn't deserve that in the World Cup. Just negative vibes all along. Yeah. I know what you mean. It just wasn't nice, was it? It was just a bit too much. Haramble. I don't know, man. Harry Henry, how are we doing, bro? How are we doing, lad? I put it with Mark and Luis Diaz out of it quite well. Puerta. Always done well. Macado. I literally just said we're marking Luis Diaz out of it quite well. And there he goes and scores his first goal in 4 matches. Of course he does. Commentator's curse again. For God's sake. I mean, to be fair, who is it? Kovacic. How have you let him go? How have you let him go? How have you let him... Oh. I always jinx it on this bloody game. Started so well. Moose is going to come for half time. I might try 2 up top. But because we support Blackburn, genuinely hope when it comes to England, so it's just mad we win. Yeah. You support United, I support Rovers, but you're both buzzing England won. And that's the beauty of it. Exactly that, Spavin. Exactly that. There was like literally, I was like sitting next to in the stands. They were United fans, but there was a guy next to me who was a Liverpool fan. Couldn't care less he's a Liverpool fan. Sound lad. Would have spoke to him all day long. And like, not that I wouldn't speak to him as a Liverpool fan outside of that, but like the chances of us getting on over football are a hell of a lot less. So it's just that's what the World Cup's all about, isn't it? That's what the World Cup is all about. So it's a special tournament. Let's do that. We'll do that. I think that works quite well. He still drops back and helps a bit. We get him more central though, Bacharina, and see what he can do in there. Budimir on for Musa. Straight from half time again, lads. Let's go and get him. I'll take us to win the World Cup over Rovers getting promoted. England winning a lot. Yeah. You just like you all share that moment together, don't you? I think that's the difference of it. That's the whole nation's like together on it, and everyone is there watching it together, rather than it being like someone's hate watching someone. No one really English is hate watching England. Like, not many people do that. We are getting absolutely nothing out of this game, are we? Let's go with 2 big boys up top. I can't take off Modric. Rovers get promoted and up a heartbreak. Come on. Oh, we went big boy FC. It nearly worked. Oh, I was going to say, give it 75, then we'll change something. But here we are. Modric, Perisic. Beats him. Oh, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Come on. Perisic. Been quite good for us. Modric. Vardiol. Sukic. I like it. Where's the winger? Be wide of Vlasic. Now you cross. Big man in there. He's at the post. Matanovic! Oh, I think he's offside. Oh, I'm pretty confident he's offside. Yeah. And I was speaking of fans that don't want England to win. I'm like, yeah, why not? Because we all hated on Declan Rice or whatever. Like, come on, grow up. Yeah, it was him that was off. We're on top. We're so on top. We've got to go and get him now. We got to go for him now. I know this is absolutely ridiculous. Have we got anyone else? Tony? No. It's all right. Come on. Come on. Surely let's get something. At least like a goal conceded highlight. Surely. We've got to get something out of that. Give me a highlight. Nothing, is it? GG, well played. I mean, when you go to a one centre-back tactic, you don't see a highlight. What is going on there? Round of 32 again. Well, these streams are meant to be longer. I'm meant to be live till like 6:30, 7:00. And yet here I am just getting round of 32 and grouped. So it's another 5 o'clock finish. That's a honker. Who was I? My brain's so cooked. It's disappointing. 1 win. I thought we played quite well. Considering we only won 1 game. We scored 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals. We conceded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals. Points we had 4. Best player. It's disappointing. So we'd have gone out in the next round anyway because it's Spain. It's Argentina. It was Spain, so we'd have gone out in the next round anyway. But average rating. Nico Vlasic. Very impressive. 7.32. And top goal scorer was Luka Sukic with 2. I think that just shows again the issue of the nations we've managed today. Just nothing up top. 1 win, Positive goal difference, running 32, 4 points. Poor attack. That's all I would really say for that. They've got a poor attack. It's pretty funny though, like 1 goal against Ghana, and we finished top of the group. We face Uzbekistan, and we're probably quite easily through in that. Yeah, we won it with. Let me go back to this. We've won it with Morocco, so we have won it with like an underdog as well. I've not managed so you can see on the where is it? You can see on the nation tracker who we've managed and stuff. We haven't managed Mexico, South Korea, Scotland, USA, Australia, Germany, Ivory Coast, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand, Cape Verde, Saudi, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway, Algeria, Jordan, Portugal, Congo, Colombia, England, Ghana. There's so many nations we haven't managed, which we can get wins in. So I think we can still win England, France. I think England and France are both not a guarantee, but a very good chance. And I'll be happy with 5. We can get England, France, and then we can get a Germany, an Ivory Coast, a Belgium, a Portugal, a Norway. I feel like I can win it with 1 more underdog as well. 1 more underdog win would be nice as well. That is us done on the stream. Yeah, we're just going to raid over to Jake Plays FM TV, of course. First raid over to Jake since I'm back, which is nice to do. Obviously, Jake is an absolute legend. Big man of the community as well. So make sure you go and throw Jake some absolute love. He is an absolute legend. And we're back live tomorrow at 1:30. 3 more nations tomorrow. Winners of this one, Scotland. Scotland knock out France and win the World Cup. Scotland-Norway final would be incredible. Wait, it was Austria, Norway, Colombia, and Scotland as the final 4. That is some World Cup, that. That is insane. But yeah, we're going to go off, lads. We're going to run over to Jake. And I will see you all tomorrow about 1:30. Make sure you're coming back. And I will see you then. You're absolute legends.